Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! Back again after a short turnaround. Productive evening. Glad everybody made it home safely, made it to work. Got a lot of senior citizens on this couch, along with Lexie. Still in your youth. Turned up. How you doing, Mr. B?
I'm trying.
Got the pitcher of water for you. Make sure you hit it early and often. There it is. Hydrate.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Hydration is key.
I'm not drinking liquor no more. I'm done.
That's what we all say.
That's what we always say.
I'm done.
That is a lie.
I don't want to see a pool. I don't want to see no liquor. I don't want to see nothing.
Very productive evening in Gil's Arena. But this is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Woo woo. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us. What's up, Gil? Good. A little turned up. Got your Michael Phelps on yesterday.
Fully clothed.
In jeans.
The only basketball show with an underwater camera.
The boy can swim.
They said you can't be swimming in the jeans and t-shirts anymore, Gil. You gotta.
Real lifeguard, baby. I don't need all aesthetics.
Oh my God, bro.
Hey, listen, if my lifeguard got goggles, I'm good.
Damn.
Yeah, his eyes ain't ready for the chlorine.
You not ready?
His eyes ain't ready for the chlorine. You don't want to get safe by nigga with goggles on, man.
He ain't
Come
ready.
on, y'all, right?
Where did he get those goggles from? The guy yesterday.
Work.
He had them with him?
I guess so.
They came with goggles.
Yeah, he went to the
came
trunk.
With basketball shoes, ready to play.
He went to the trunk. He's
ready.
Hey, I got my
They came
goggles.
prepared.
We got WNBA champion Lexie Brown back in the building. A little free time till the Athletes Unlimited season starts, so we're glad to have you back
Of course.
on the couch doing your thing. Whoop, whoop. We got Cemetery Larry, Rashad McCants. It was a little delay. Everybody, the whole crew.
Is it just that arm?
Just his own.
You know, just that arm?
That's a flexing arm. Represented Barry Bonds.
It's the
shovel. A little stronger than another one, huh?
Ah, yeah.
And fresh off his 35th birthday celebration, we got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings. You said you had work. Yesterday you said you had work tomorrow. You made it to work. We are happy to see you here.
Yep. Ready to join the 35 and over league.
Okay.
Tough crowd.
Ready to get buckets?
Yep.
Tough crowd, okay.
Fucking tough crowd.
The shot with the Timbs and the tough crowd socks. Mm-hmm. So Brandon, on a scale of 1 to infinity, how turned up were you yesterday for your birthday celebration during the Gil's Arena Monday Night Watch Party?
I was all the way turned.
At the maximum?
Yeah, I took like 20 shots yesterday.
Jesus.
Like easy. Then woke up like, yo, let's go.
Ready to go, huh?
Got in the shower, steamed off, and let's go.
We could tell, some of us were looking forward to sampling your delicious birthday cake, but ended up all over.
No, they were trying to push it in my face, so I was like, oh, y'all trying to do that?
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
Nah.
Oh, I didn't.
Nobody
How
get
that
nothing.
is a reaction.
So nobody get that.
It was a bad reaction.
That was a bad reaction, bro.
It was delayed, too.
It was
Because we tried, and it was like,
well, fuck it.
Yeah, like, hold on, y'all not gonna get me?
Look at it.
Nobody get no cake.
nobody
there.
get no cake.
Badass little
And then
kid.
just sat there was just like,
Threw it.
whatever, man.
He was just
All right,
like,
well,
damn, I wanted
next.
some cake.
I don't know how much they seen, but all 20 shots must have kicked in at some point.
During that one-on-one game into the birthday
Oh,
cake.
yeah.
One-on-one game, I had the bottle in my hand, remember?
Oh,
I took the
man.
dude hat off.
Hey, chat, listen, after
I could
the
see
cameras went off, we now know why he's called Mr. B.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It was Nick's fault, though.
No. So he smashed the cake in everybody's face.
Yep.
Because Nick
Right.
smashed it in my face.
So everybody decided he needs to go in the pool.
They
So
did.
somehow, trying to throw him in the pool, everyone ended up in the pool. Cameramans,
Plural.
me, people, everybody. He gets out the pool and decided all 1,000 people needed to be taught a lesson. So he tried to randomly just throw everybody in the pool.
And I was dripping wet.
Also got your Ike Turner on, made everybody taste the cake as well, against their will.
Now, the funny part is,
The cake anyway.
he tried to lift a girl up. I mean, I don't realize, he didn't realize she was rhino size, so she wasn't going in that pool.
She was what sized?
Heavier.
Rhino?
I don't remember that. I don't remember.
I was like, brother, I was on alcohol,
Rhino?
not steroids.
You gonna throw your back out.
You couldn't pick that one up. Nigga said, next.
I mean, listen, it was a great birthday. We were jumping off the roofs. At the end of the day, it was just one broken camera.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm glad you had a good
That's
time.
it.
That's it. It
That's
was
the
just
most
one
important thing.
time,
You
man.
enjoyed your
Everyone was
birthday.
You're 35,
Had a great
man.
time.
You should live.
We had everybody
Yeah,
sign
you should-
waivers
yeah,
before
a little bit.
attempting to jump off that roof. I was not gonna lie, I was a little nervous watching from the comfort of the theater.
Someone almost.
But how bad it could have got, the fact that we just had one broken camera, that's good.
Yeah, 30,
Like, we-
about the $3,000 worth of stuff. That's
Not a big
cool.
deal. Underdog got it. Send the invoice to Underdog Fantasy. I will provide you with their address after the show.
well, broken camera and his phone.
Broke his phone.
His mic. Oh, his mic too, yeah. Your
And
mic.
oh yeah, phone in.
So that's it,
About
yeah.
$4,000. About $5,000.
Your ring fell off of the pool.
We
You found it?
Oh, damn.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I found it.
had it all insured. About $50K worth of damage for the insurance company out there. But
Facts.
for all the fans, we have two
Lost my
viewing.
ring, went down the drain.
Damn.
You just make up shit, right?
Keep adding
For
to
all the fans out there, we have two viewing options for you, our traditional version and our mobile vertical version. Pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you support your favorite basketball show. Here's what's cracking in the arena today. Joel Embiid signed a 3-year extension with the Sixers that will keep him with the team until at least 2028. But will the process lead Philly to the promised land? Former Kings GM Vlade Divac thinks De'Aaron Fox will have a better career than Luka Doncic. But is he spitting or tripping? That might be why he's former Kings GM Vlade Divac and not current Kings GM Vlade Divac anymore. And the Grizzlies waived Derrick Rose, but has a former MVP done enough in his career to be a Hall of Famer? But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL, you get $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. And if you missed out on all the Week 3 specials from Underdog, don't worry, we've got you covered for Week 4. There's a new special dropping every day, including a Mahomes free pick dropping Tuesday and a 30% boost profit token ahead of Cowboys-Giants on Thursday night. College football heads, there are discounts for you on Saturday too. So head over to the Underdog app, use promo code GIL to get $1,000 in bonus cash in all these special promos. And as always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username, we use it on this program, $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account if you send us a video at mostlyfansgil@gmail.com. And we use it on the show, $100 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. And if you can't watch this show live with us on YouTube, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. So, we're going to start with some basketball today.
Yay.
LeBron, Jason Tatum, Ant Edwards, Jimmy Butler, and Domantas Sabonis were all in LA on Monday for the premiere of their new docu-series, Starting Five, coming out on Netflix. The series follows each of the 5 players throughout last season and is set to premiere on October 9th. And at the premiere, each of these 5 gentlemen displayed their own unique style, pulling up to the red carpet in grand fashion. We got the video. So Tatum and Sabonis opted for a more formal look. LeBron and Jimmy Buckets lean more casual. And Ant-Man opted for a traditional Atlanta fit, rocking the Braves hat and a sweatshirt, looking like he was coming straight from a dice game.
You're so Atlanta, bro.
But I gotta know, what are y'all thoughts on Ant Edwards' fit at the Starting Five premiere?
I mean, it's a movie. You want to be comfortable.
Where would you dig?
I mean, that's how you dress to the game.
Yeah,
I mean,
be
he-
yourself.
I mean, you know, he
I'm
dressed like
all
that
for that. Be yourself.
He
Your
comfortable.
brand is your brand, so if that's what he wants his brand to be, that's what he wants his brand to be.
Exactly.
I like it.
Exactly.
23 years old.
Exactly. If that's who you want to cater to, that's who you want your investors and your partners to be.
That's real.
That's who you want you know what I'm saying?
The AE one's cooking right now.
Perception is everything. And these young kids need to understand that. You are who you look like.
He looks like a real one to me, in my opinion.
You are who you look like.
Okay.
Coming from a dice game? All right.
That's balling. We had an impromptu one in the theater yesterday.
Put your hands up, son. Put your hands you look like you come straight from a dice game. You supposed to look like you coming straight from a $1 billion company.
The Minnesota Timberwolves.
I mean, he dressed like that.
I mean, that's who he is.
Is
To a
it?
Oh,
premiere?
Yes.
Hey.
To the game.
Like I said, you are
Everywhere
who
he
you-
goes, he
I mean, I'm not saying, yeah, to
chilling.
games, to like everything. Like,
chilling.
he just be chilling.
Hey, he gonna find out.
What? He got his
Perception
shoe,
is everything.
But what
He
is he
got
gonna
a
find out?
contract.
Business is different than you sitting at the crib playing video games.
How old is
I
he?
mean, he has time to.
23 years
Bro.
old.
Oh.
Turned 23 recently.
He has like, I
He
would
has
give him
time
like
to-
2 more years to
Yeah.
grow out of that.
He got
Why
two more.
he need to? He can do it now.
He's 23.
He can do it now.
Why?
Because he can make more money.
He's doing good though. He got a signature.
I mean,
He can do more.
A
He
gold
can
medal.
do more.
What's the point is, it's in hindsight, it's a big deal, but it's not a big deal. Like if you were just casual people just looking, it's like, he's comfortable. But in the perception of the world, when we think about the elite, the faces of the league,
Yes.
right? We're thinking about, would Jordan have showed up like that, right? We don't want to put this on him like this, but he needs to think in the realm
If
of
that's
greatness.
even what he
Kobe.
wants.
MJ would have showed up with the double wide
Okay,
bow cut.
would Kobe have showed up like that?
Suit.
Right?
Maybe he might have came in that Adidas.
Kobe not coming in a hoodie.
No,
I'm saying the
not the no premiere.
Not the
LeBron,
premiere.
the LeBron outfit. Kobe definitely would have wore that. That blue Adidas.
We're just saying when you.
Well, that's different though. But
Hey,
that's
That vocal, they would have been rocking that vocal for sure.
Now we're just talking about just the perception of when you're showing up and the cameras are there and people are there and like think about the people that's coming to a premiere, right?
Yeah,
It's not regular. It's just not fans and stuff. It's like some of the most elite people. So he would have probably been the worst dressed there.
Yeah. And it's how
Because
he
they're going to
holds
be
himself,
dressing up
man.
to come there to meet the stars. So you're talking about, a little classier.
Well, you think Steph
Yeah.
would have showed up like that?
No, I don't think a
At
single
23?
player
Just
showed
period.
up like
Period,
that.
nigga.
No.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, shit, I would have came in with
Devin Booker
I
wouldn't
know,
have-
I would have came Under Armour down at 23.
What I'm saying by perception,
woof,
is
woof.
the perception of wanting to be in a certain type of class. Everybody talk about racism, but there is classism, where there's low class, middle class, high class. What class do you fit in? How you present yourself.
But how do you explain that to him when he's at a documentary about himself with LeBron? And
I'm at my shit.
Tatum and,
Starting five.
like, he's already there, being who he is.
Well, because you represent
that,
it.
right?
You're a role model to kids. If this is the vision that you want the kids to show and see, and this is who you want them
So
to
you
be.
think
It ain't nothing wrong
it's
with
not
it.
out? It's
It ain't
not out
nothing
yet, is it?
Coming out October 9th.
Okay, so do you think
Like
the
if this was-
perception of
Boom.
like obviously this is who he is. We all know this is who he is. Do you think that's going to affect him based on how he's shown in the documentary compared to the other
No.
players?
What's going to affect him is the buckets that he gets next season.
No, it's just
no,
the perception just showing up to an event.
But everyone's going to see that. That's how he does everything like that.
No.
Yo, let me see his fit again. Was he wearing
The
Adidas?
hoodie on and a
don't know.
hat.
I mean, of course, Adidas would be.
So I'm saying if it was
That's
like a
what
whole
I'm saying.
Adidas
But they would be like, you know what I mean? It's like
If he's wearing
everybody
Adidas,
else looks GQ.
is he wearing a?
I don't know.
See, I don't even know if he's.
I mean, what's the difference between what he's wearing and Bron's wearing? Bron got on a denim jacket. They got on the same exact outfit.
That's what they say.
do?
Casually.
Yes, the outfit.
Casually.
Bron has on sweatpants.
With the young
No,
jacket.
those are not sweat.
They are sweats. They
Those are
look like
slacks.
sweats. They look like sweats to me. Fancy sweats.
I mean,
Everyone looks like
Sabonis look like he coming for a job.
Sabonis and
Let's just say they all look casual, but Ant look comfortable.
I'll give you that.
that's what I said. It's not bad because I'm just saying if you did this,
Yeah, the
he is
outfit,
the-
a regular
he is the
this
worst
fit,
dressed
he could have
outfit.
worn that outfit and it could have been elevated.
But that's comfortable. He just came from the crib, and he just was like, "Yo, I ain't
Yeah.
got time to change."
Yeah, it's not like, oh shit, I've been on the game.
you know you got that premiere tonight.
Damn, I'm supposed to be there.
Oh, shit, I gotta go.
Yeah, like it wasn't a priority type shit. That's
Yeah.
just like I'm comfortable. I'm just gonna show up and whatever.
Well, let's move it forward. Who was your best dressed teammate when you were in the league? Who set the bar?
Sebastian Telfair.
Fitted?
Yeah, he was Mr. Fashion. Him and Marcus Banks.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Brandon, how about yourself? Who was your best dressed teammate? Other than Mr. B.
Come back to me.
All right.
'Cause I-
Lexie, still in the league. Who's
Fashion was
your best dressed
this,
teammate?
this team I'm on right now.
Y'all get fits off.
Yeah, like as a collective.
Just the whole crew.
Getting them fit, how about last year? Yeah, I wasn't getting them fits off.
I mean, Ray was on the team last year. Derrick was on the team last year. So yeah, they had really cute outfits. But like this year, it's like 4 or 5 of us that like always are consistently very well dressed for
Was there any like competition amongst y'all to see who
No.
just laying on the
Then they
front?
started like walking in the tunnels together and
Yeah.
tag team and league fits and shit. So
Gil, how about yourself? I know you had one suit you wore.
That's my. So when it came to fashion, with 2 different looks, you had Antoine Jamerson, who had the professional He had the professional look, the clean professional suits, colored socks to match with, and then you had either just all the time, no matter when you caught him, probably Juan Dixon or Roger Mason.
Okay.
Right? They was in that Euro fit style all the time.
The sleek.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Michael Redd and Carmelo Anthony. Michael Redd had like 90 million, so he was dressing it.
Yeah, he did.
He was fitted every day.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's flip it. Other side. Who was your worst dressed teammate?
No comment.
You still active?
Andre Blatch or Andre Blatch or
That's why you didn't say Nick Young was a good dresser.
it was probably back then. No, he got that style when he came to LA. Back then it probably been it was the bigs. Because back then the bigs didn't want to wear fitted stuff yet. They didn't feel right in it. Right? So if you look at how Dirk looks now in his suits, and when they first put Dirk was one of the main, Tim Duncan and Steve Nash, they did not want the dress code. Everybody thought it was the black athletes, like, nah. Dirk, I'm not doing it. Steve Nash, I'm not doing it. Tim Duncan said, hell no, right? Because they didn't understand how to look in suits. So if you look at them when they first put the suits in and how they look now,
Yeah.
it's a very different look.
Okay.
So bigs back then didn't.
Yeah, probably Biggs.
Yeah. Rashad, I see you. You got something on your mind.
Nah,
Okay.
You want to say KG?
I don't like to slander nobody.
You want to say KG? He said, I don't like to slander nobody.
I don't want to, niggas they thought they
I thought the slander king.
come in there thinking he fresh, and then we
Thinking he got a fit off.
got to put his whole outfit on the board. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Let everybody, this is the shit you don't wear in here.
Who got that the most?
Corey Brewer.
Young Brutus.
Yeah. Corey Brewer.
Most country, I ain't country.
Al Jefferson.
Okay. For sure. Well,
can see that.
hopefully it's improved.
Like I said, we can see that.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they just come to.
So make sure you check out Starting Five on Netflix when it drops. There is a rumor circulating that your favorite basketball show may be making a cameo on the project. We will see. Maybe, I don't know. You might have got
might
edited
have-
out. You know how they do it.
Yeah.
They don't
They're
got
gonna edit me out for sure.
we gonna be in it.
We gonna be.
Who's the producer?
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. So Sixers are one of the most active teams in free agency, surrounding former MVP Joel Embiid and burgeoning star Tyrese Maxey, with another all-star in Paul George, in addition to a bunch of other moves they made. And with 2 years remaining on his deal, Embiid decided to trust the process for the foreseeable future, signing a 3-year, $193 million contract extension with the Sixers, with a player option for the 2028-2029 season. So the 2023 MVP shared this news on his IG, saying, Philadelphia is home. I want to be here for the rest of my career. I love this community and everything you've given me and my family. There's a lot more work to do. You guys deserve a championship, and I think we're just getting started. #trust, space, the process. So,
Same hashtag.
#trust, space, the process. The extension puts Embiid over $500 million in his career earnings, and among active players, only Steph, Draymond, and Giannis have been with the same team longer. So Embiid played in 39 regular season games this past season after having surgery to repair meniscus in his left knee in February. Did play in all 6 of the Sixers playoff games. For the season, he averaged 35 points, 11 rebounds, and 5.6 assists. He also spent some time this summer helping Team USA win a gold in the Paris Olympics.
Yeah.
But now he gets ready for the season, where the Sixers have made the playoffs in 7 straight seasons, have yet to reach a conference finals. So what do y'all think about Embiid signing this 3-year extension to stay in Philly?
Good move. I like it.
Give me my money.
Yeah. I mean, they have a chance to win, and, he was drafted there. Why not?
So they have a chance to win, Brandon, because a couple weeks ago we were talking Sixers. I don't think you were on the show that day, but you were active in the group chat. And you said it might be a long season.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a long season, but they still have a chance.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, they still have a chance.
Yeah, they still have a chance.
Everybody has a chance, right?
Everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, the season ain't started yet, so everybody has a chance right now.
Right.
It looked
Everybody has a chance.
Yeah.
Rolling Rashad.
Does everybody have a
Bucks
chance?
thing going on, right?
Does everybody have? It's a Bucks Sixers
I mean,
beef.
it's Celtics versus everybody, so whatever.
I was just going back to me, just saying.
Dang, I forgot. Y'all all are in the East Coast.
They
Yeah.
laughed at me. They laughed at me when I said, you got a chance to win. When you got a chance to win. It's like, you don't got no fucking chance.
Who are
So
you
you have
talking
said that
about?
previously about certain teams
Certain teams.
having a chance to beat other
But
teams.
they got an actual chance.
Yeah, Philly actually really has a
So they got a real
A chance to what? Win a championship?
Yeah, before the Knicks, for sure.
If we trust the process, right?
If
How long,
we had that
how long
trust,
have we been trusting the
Face the
process?
process.
How long has this been going on?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a long time of trusting the process.
a cool minute.
He just got to change the process ready. Dude, you were like,
They just keep
shit.
bringing in new people.
Like if he just change it to process ready, woo!
Right? Maybe they just have to speak it up a little bit more.
Processed meat is processed meat. It just doesn't change.
Trusting the process and like trusting you're putting out like, oh, it's still not ready yet. We're still not ready yet. They need to
trusting it.
change that.
Like, they got to change.
To
You gotta
y'all
change the slogan.
ready.
Yeah, you got to change the slogan.
Process in progress.
Nah, because no, it's
Process
We
completed.
ready. We ready.
Yeah, while
we ready.
still
We ready.
Yeah, like,
We ready.
We're even trusted.
I was gonna say
Okay.
process.
That's
We
like
here.
loading.
This year.
loading.
Hashtag this
change
year.
it.
Shit, fuck that shit.
Hashtag trust.
So he has.
Face the
So he has 5 more years.
Yeah, so it's 5 more years total.
And Paul George is what?
I think Paul signed a 4-year, 212.
Oh, so they locked in.
Did
then.
Maxey?
Maxey also signed an extension.
Okay, so that's good then.
So they're all. So they got this. They got this 3 until.
Yes.
Did they get him for cheap?
They got him for cheap, right? They
Who?
got him for cheap.
They got Maxey for cheap because he didn't make an All-NBA team.
Maxey for cheap.
No,
Embiid.
Embiid too, right? Because
Yeah. When you sign an extension, you're in your cheapest form,
Right.
right?
So
all
why-
extension.
So why would he do that?
Because he's trusting the process.
To be honest,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So they got him for cheap.
Instead of wait till 2 more years. Because wait, how many years you got?
So basically, you have the Embiid, Paul George, Maxey, big three all committed through the 2026-2027 season. Embiid and Maxey both through 2028.
Okay, if he didn't sign this extension, when was his contract up?
He had 2 more years left on his deal.
Yeah, see, he's not. He didn't want to wait 2 more seasons before he decided that anything could happen. Like you,
Yeah, anything, but
think about it.
They given 2 years. Y'all got 2 years to figure this shit out.
No. Just think about it as gambling.
You don't lose.
Yeah, think about it as gambling, right? Either you can give me 190 right now for 3 more years after my original 2, or I play these 2 out
You got to pay me more.
and then get paid whatever then.
Whatever being way more than 190.
2 more years from now. What if I don't play no more?
yeah, but he could have got it after this year,
No.
too, though, right?
He could
Yeah, he could have got it after this year, could have got it after next year.
Right. So,
But no,
that money
so
was
if he
not
plays
going to
this
year,
change
it's
because of the
an MVP.
extension.
know what I'm saying? It's an
He could've got-
extension.
I think it would have
Know what
changed
I'm
based
saying?
on the
It's
cap
an
projection.
extension.
Okay.
He can sign an extension next year or whatever. After 2 years, is he can sign a real big deal.
But he can't.
Still, he has to let the-
but
he has to let the deal.
He can't now since he just
Yeah,
inked
since he-
this.
No, so he would have had to let these 2 years go by and then go into free agency market. Then, I want a 4 or 5 year, 3 something.
So that
That's not a
2020
risk. That's not a risk to me.
not a risk for Embiid.
Nah.
I just
And
think,
you
I just
Because
think,
he already cemented.
How much
Not
money
really,
he already has.
and then with his
I'm
team,
saying,
I think with Paul George and Maxey,
Only
he gonna
thing that
think
can
they
fuck it
always
up
gonna
is
be there.
injury. Only
No, but
thing
I'm
that
saying
can fuck
is,
it up
think about if he was a free agent this year, right? If he was a free agent this year, that MVP don't count, right? The All NBA don't count. You know what I mean? So he's capped off.
I think he left money on
Of course, he left money
Oh,
on the
you
table.
definitely broke the
Because
code.
this year could be an MVP year for him.
All of
It
that,
could
bro.
be.
Even if
But
he goes
he's still-
back to back years.
But it don't
we saw
matter.
last
It's
year.
that, it's that second year that matters.
It's the
So
second
he can have an
year.
MVP this. He can have
It
an
has to be
MVP
next
next year,
year. It has to
and
be
then
the
that
next
following
one.
year
That's
he
it.
misses the
They say he
MVP.
don't.
Get injured.
He's still a Supermax player.
No, he's not.
You can't be though, right? It has to be the year before.
They're gonna be fighting for the Eastern Conference Finals. Like,
If he
for the
becomes
next-
a free agent, he can get the
With
max,
his health,
whatever. He
with-
can get
I
whatever.
mean, you still got to think about him, his knees. Like it's a game. Like I don't think he wanted to gamble.
What year would that make him? 12 years in?
From what point?
From right now till the year
Let
he's
me
up.
double check because he had the 2 years he didn't play.
He's in his 10th year.
There's
now?
only like certain people like
He's entering in his 11th season.
You don't take
11th season right now.
Yeah, but those first two seasons he didn't play because of the
With
foot.
his injury history.
So he's in, but he was still getting his bread. So he's in season 11 right now.
Like them knees, like
But technically played 9 seasons. Yeah,
He would be in season 14.
in 3 seasons. Hey, I don't know.
So it'll be a season
no
14.
mathematician.
He'll be a season 14 trying to re-up for the Supermax.
yeah, like I don't like
That's
him.
prime. He's in his prime.
So he has that player
He's
option.
in his
He got to
prime.
take it. He got to take
He
it.
has to take it now.
Because his injury.
You don't think his
No.
prime is right? I think his
No.
prime
Got
is
to.
right
He don't
now.
have no
because of
history
his
of
body.
injuries.
Yeah, his knees been. It's been.
Just
He
only
missed-
had-
prime is
he missed
right
his first
now.
2 seasons with a foot
With
injury.
a foot injury.
Okay.
And then his knees has been.
And then just knee last year. That's it.
No, the knee.
That's it. That's it. He don't have no history.
Hold on.
The foot shit was from college.
He not played a full season.
Yeah, never played more than 68 games
Yeah, he's never
in a
done.
season.
Yeah, he's always dealing.
Even when he was healthy, like put it like this.
But that's
No,
not.
no. If the 65 game rule was in, he only been activated for 2 of them.
Yeah.
He would have only got his accolades for 2. Other than that, 31, 63, 64, 51, 51, 68, 66, and then last year
He's
39.
averaging 50,
Yeah, but I think
60.
obviously with the
Averaging
reduced
50,
season, the numbers would have changed a little bit, so he would have hit that criteria.
Kawhi, right? There's just guys, you just be like, the knick-knack injury keeps him out so long that if that money's on the table, man, it's easier to secure the bag quicker.
That 2020.
Because he can probably sign an extension.
Giannis too.
No, man.
Like-
That's Joel Embiid.
Know what I'm saying? It's 3 years from now, he can probably sign the same. He can sign another extension.
So he's got that player option 2028,
Giannis too, though.
2029.
Giannis too.
That
Not
season
really.
he'll be making
Giannis
$69
injuries is like
million.
freakish. Like it's like
But the way he plays, like it's kind of like, you know, like, it's rough.
It's Embiid, man.
yeah.
You
No,
gonna pay that man.
No, I know, but
Regardless.
I know, but from his from his injuries,
No
though,
team is gonna look and be like, yo, from his injury, we're not gonna give.
No, he
It's
can't
Embiid.
get like your injury. You
Embiid.
can't get it.
He's MVP.
Just like
what
Jimmy
if he
Butler.
don't-
Look what they're doing with Jimmy
what if
Butler.
he don't play 65 games? Just
That's just what if. It still don't take away from his talent.
Yeah, no.
I know, but I'm saying he's not available.
Remember the
It's what I'm
60.
saying.
Remember
Like, he's not
there's the
available. That's
rule.
why he-
If this was before the load management rule came in, then I would say shit. If you played 50 games, the 50 games still get you max, super max. The rules now that you have to play.
Yeah, Giannis
65
never
games.
played less than 61 games in a season.
Yeah, you have to play
Had seasons
65.
with 77,
So-
81.
okay.
So he can
80,
average.
70.
So he can average 35. He can average 35 and 20, play 64 games, and then he can't get 350 under the new rule. Old rule, nobody give a fuck about the 60-something games. You play 45 games and average that, nigga, you're a super max player.
So how much longer do you think Embiid has left in his prime, just looking at him? Entering 11 seasons, played
it's
nine,
like-
nine seasons.
3-4 years maybe.
Oh, I mean,
think
shit,
less?
what is his bottom end? 20, 22, 23, and what the fuck? It's not like he goes off of speed. I mean, shit, he just gonna get slower than Jokic? That's still, what, 25?
Still,
25 and something?
Yeah. Last 3 seasons, he's averaged 31 and 12.
Well, it's good that they brought
needs
him.
to-
2 seasons ago, 33.
He needs to win a championship these next 3 years. Like he got to find a way to get
I
one.
mean, just shooting middies and getting fouled. I mean, shit. I mean, his last year, he gonna average.
Play forever.
He's one of those guys, his last year, he's gonna finish out with like 21 and 12, and I'm done.
So
I can see it.
Yeah, he's one of the-
Can't-
The way he
they can't
plays.
stop.
He ain't gonna go. He ain't gonna. He's not gonna finish his career at a 7. He's averaging 7 and 5 and coming off the bench playing 4 minutes.
you don't think he'll tap out before that?
Cause
He's too dumb.
it's so dominant with a ugly body, right? It's so dominant with an ugly body. It's like he's gonna wake up one day and he just can't come back that season.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm tired.
It ain't gonna. It ain't gonna be no
Granddad.
wind down like we did Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, where he has that thin frame where he can just last long, and you just see the his body's so nasty that it's just gonna overnight. It's just gonna be like, I'm done. I'm good.
Actually looked the worst it looked in the Olympics. And I've seen him.
Yeah.
His body looked really bad in the Olympics. That's why with what y'all saying, kind of made sense, because if he doesn't get better than what he showed this summer, his body frame, he's gonna become that guy. Where 7 points coming off the bench, like how Bynum declined, when he got to Cleveland, and it's just kind of like, it's gonna be up to him whether he's gonna be a Hall of Famer or not at that point. Like,
So we talk about his body, but he averaged 35, 11, and
Right,
6
like, fuck.
with that body.
No, and it's crazy because it sounds like we're haters because we've been around guys who had super talent and they took it serious. We know what it looks like. We've been around dudes who had super talent, horrible eating habits, horrible
just let they
everything.
let they self go.
And we look at him and like, oh, if you took this shit serious, then nobody can guard you. He's one of those guys. He's one of those guys that we envy because we wish we had it.
Yeah.
Like, give me your talent, bro. With my
He got everything.
he got everything.
Yeah,
And we're like, yo, if you just had my work ethic and you had this nigga diet, unstoppable.
Everything.
Like
young Shaq, young Orlando Shaq feeling. With,
Like Shaq
with Hakeem post moves.
Like Shaq was one of those dudes. Like, man, if you took your health serious when you played, man, what the
Unreal.
Young Shaq, though.
Huh?
Say Young Shaq.
Young Shaq was incredible.
A lot of y'all don't remember.
And then when we're talking about dieting, we're talking about look at some of those guys. Look at Kevin Love, right? We've seen what Kevin Love looked like in college.
Yep.
Right? We've seen what he looked like in the NBA. Very different dude, right?
Yep.
He took eating healthy serious. We've seen Al Jefferson. I mean, not Al Jefferson, but Al Harrington, right? How he had to be on diets. We've seen Melo. Like even today, Melo had one of those bodies that you see him like, is that Melo? But he really takes the shit serious, right? So,
Rashad, you said Embiid during the Olympics, his body didn't look that great. Obviously, there was a lot of discussion, debate about whether he should have played in those Olympics or not, or focused on helping to lead the Sixers to a championship. Just got right this summer. But now let's look into this season. They got PG, so they got to take a little bit of the pressure off of them in terms of scoring output. But how should Sixers utilize Embiid in the regular season to ensure he's at his best for the playoffs?
They're going to regret allowing the decision for him to go to the Olympics because it's not going to give him the time he needed to recover to be at optimal.
Well, since he signed the extension now, like that 65 thing don't really matter as far as his money now, right?
Yeah.
So maybe
But for
he
post-
signed that because he was like, everyone leave me the fuck alone about.
But there was
playing
even
these
talk
damn
last year
65
he was playing hurt because he wanted to try to hit that 65 game threshold.
Yeah, I feel like now he's
but I'm
like,
saying going out
probably
there
like, I'm
trying
not
to do
doing
it.
that shit no more.
Yeah, he ain't got to do it now.
It don't matter now.
So then he can actually rest the first 10 games of the season if he wants to.
He can rest whenever he wants.
Whenever he wants, he can rest. And
But
not
do you
worry
Seemed like
about...
he made a personal choice to be like, I'm gonna prioritize my health and be able to make it through a whole season so y'all can get off my ass about these 65 games.
I really feel like the chase for the gold medal in the Olympics was to solidify he don't have to actually chase it anymore. It's an easy gold medal, right? So now when you look at the summers that he got to look forward to, he can take time off if he wants to. But it's like, if you had the opportunity to do that now, why wouldn't you take the opportunity? Like now, I think he's gonna come in chasing the recovery, chasing lost time. Like he's gonna be trying to make it up by taking games off. Like load managing because he didn't take that time in the summer to fully recover. So then he can come in, like you said, 37, 38 a game. He's in shape. He's actually the guy we want to see because he took into account the summertime's going to be cardio. Let's get better. Let's come back and win that shit. Who they lose to? Philly lost to New York.
Y'all.
New York
Your team.
with Harkenstein outplaying
New
him.
team.
He did what he did, but Harkenstein out there outplaying him. They out there.
yeah, he was running around. I mean,
running around.
He just running around getting a little tired.
Get him, yeah. He's just outplaying him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you look at that, you take that personal challenge coming into the summer, and you're like, man, that'll never happen. That'll never happen again.
So we talk about the 65 game minimum, obviously affecting individual awards, accolades, which will have an impact on dudes' careers. Do you think Embiid should not care about hitting that 65 game
You don't have
threshold?
to now.
But just to be eligible for MVPs and all NBAs?
He got his MVP.
From a personal standpoint,
Another
though.
MVP,
And
got
a gold medal.
All he needs is
It's a championship. Talk about it, man.
Like-
Talk about it, man.
The
That's all
problem
we
is,
need.
20-something from years from now, because nobody's gonna remember this part in history that this came in and he lost the
Yeah.
He lost his MVP because of a rule. He's not going to be put into history fairly. And it makes me think about the past, things that happened in the game that we are looking at these stats as legit. And some of these stats for people weren't legit because something happened to someone else, and he's going to be one of those guys, right? He's probably the best player in the league. Him and Jokic is fighting for who's number one. And I don't think his legacy is going to mirror that he was
That
this
he was
dominant.
that close to Jokic.
Yeah,
Dominant.
like he was this dominant. Like when you're talking about them two battling each other, Embiid has beat this man's ass, right, up and down the court. Like, we're just not gonna, right?
Like Josh Gibson and Babe Ruth.
But now the stats count.
Now the stats count,
yeah.
right? So Josh Gibson was the better batter than Babe Ruth, but Babe Ruth was Joker. Babe Ruth was the guy that got all the credit for all of the home runs, but there was a nigga over there. Nigga over there was doing shit the same way and if better than Babe Ruth.
Would
Never
someone
got the
argue
credit.
against better talent?
Better talent all the way around.
It counts now, though, right?
Counts now because they had to.
They added
to
the
go
stat,
back, like
but
you just
nobody
said.
cares.
But nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
The
You
latest-
can't go back 40, 50 years and be like, nah.
You can't give, you can't. He don't have no flowers to be given because there was already a hero built from him.
Exactly, but his peers around him now can be like, hey, now, Josh Gibson.
Yeah.
Josh Gibson was that.
Yeah, see, but
So Embiid the same way. It's like you're gonna get flowers. It's just not gonna be
it's not gonna.
many
No, you're gonna
as
get
Joker.
You're gonna get the flowers from the people who played against.
Yes,
The people who
where
played
it matter.
against you.
People
The
it matter.
masses.
Yeah, they don't know.
The casuals
Yeah.
and the media is not going to give it to them because if you're Philadelphia right now, you're thinking about the next 5 years. Can we pull out 1 or 2 possible championships, right? That run does not have Embiid playing 70-plus games. For them to win a championship and for him to be really great, you're talking about 60 to 65. So there's going to be all
That's a
NBAs,
high. That's a
right?
high.
That's a high. So there's going to be all NBAs he doesn't get. There's going to be MVPs that he's going to be playing like he did last year where he don't get that award because you won a championship. And I need to rest you as much as
Is it
possible.
because his body's not built for the longevity of it?
Really?
Is that a detriment to himself not being
That's
durable?
the league.
Is it a detriment if a big man can't
so many
play?
games,
I think-
it's
But look, if
traveling,
Sabonis can
it's
play
the
82
back-to-back.
games,
His body
there are other
can't.
bigs that can play more than 65. You're the only one that's
Didn't
having
he
a problem.
start playing basketball later too?
Oh, he was 15
Yeah, he
years
started.
old.
Yeah,
he started
like-
late.
Like it's
Started late too. There's like developmental things that he
Tim
missed
Duncan
out
started
on.
late too.
different body
game
type.
is different.
I
The
think
game is
you know what it is,
different.
man. I think
was
the
the
people
same
who are running, the medical staff that are running, they're smarter than the ones we had before. Like we have to give them credit. When you look around these new numbers, and if you can go back in time and say, man, the Michael Jordans, the John Stocktons, they played 82 games every year. At the end of the day, it's still wear and tear, right? Now, if we put them at 65 to 70 games, how many more years would have been added? Financially, I can sell 65 games sold out arena or 82. Look, I'm not selling you. I'm not, I got 41 games, right?
Yeah.
This is where I make my money, 41 games.
You done bought the tickets.
I
already.
really don't give a fuck what you do on the road. So if missing 10 games on the road saves you and I get another year or 2 throughout your career for you, that's more money in the franchise's pocket. That's how they're looking at this game now. They're looking at it
It's all money.
like Luka. Luka's young. This man ain't played more than 70 games.
Yeah.
They're keeping him at an algorithm
Yeah.
to maximize.
longevity.
Yeah, they're looking at longevity.
You don't fuck with it?
Nah.
I know we don't fuck with it because we
The
played.
accountability of the players now out in the hands of these new doctors who claim that they're smart and it ain't nothing but technology leading them. The guys back then in the day, when I came in the league, KG said one thing to me. He said, young fella, make sure you take care of your motherfucking body.
Okay.
Ice after every game. Knees, ankles, elbows. And he said, you know where I got this from? Now, this one, he took me under his wing. He said, I learned this from Karl Malone and John Stockton. They iced after every game 3 times a day. Ice, ice, ice. That's why they played 20 plus years. And I was like, that's it? He was like, man, that's it.
Yeah, but
stretching, all the massage and shit, the preparation, that's cool. But he's saying like just
that's cool.
The bare minimum that you gotta do to have longevity in the league is take care of your body. Ice your body, make sure it's prepped and maintained, it's your temple. But a lot of these guys don't do that. So it ain't up to the organization or the league to say, look, you need to take care of your body so that you hit this 65.
Also,
That's the minimum because we got.
But
look, we got fans paying money. This is the reason why we gotta have you out here at this maximum amount of games because we got paying customers.
Right. But so you don't think the doctors today are like not telling them that? That's
Back then?
The doctors don't know just as much as they didn't back then. It's the technology.
No, I think the doctors more.
The technology is telling them what to do.
They're more honest. They're more honest.
AI.
No, they're more honest today.
It have to be because we know we can research the same shit now.
No.
They have to be honest.
What I'm saying is,
the doctors have to be honest.
like with my knee, or just with your knee, right? Today, you're being protected. Then, get out there.
Yeah.
See, so
That's not
remember,
protecting. That's not protecting.
As a
If your fucking
basketball
knee is
player,
hurting and they
come
telling
on.
you just keep
just
going.
go, just keep going. I need you.
But
I need you, Shot.
the only difference is instead of us going out there, we're sitting here hearing nothing. We don't know what's wrong with our knee. You sit here, they tell you, hey, something wrong with you. Hey, man, all right, sit down. All right, we're going to try to find out what's wrong with your knee. They can't find out what's wrong with your knee.
Today?
Yes,
they can.
Kawhi Leonard, what's wrong with his knee? They never found out. He took a whole year. Motherfucking Lonzo Ball. What is going on with his knee? What is y'all doing? It's a lot of players that's the risk injury just because they depended on the motherfucking trainers and the doctors, and it's nothing but AI. But the point being,
So all this money that they have, you don't think they have the best doctors? Like you don't think these guys are going
Shot,
to
think
the
about
best?
it like
they
this.
had the best technology. That's what Mark Cuban is investing in, the best technology.
Shot. Alonzo Ball, if he played in our era, he wouldn't. All that we don't know what's wrong with your knee. Get the fuck out there. He would have been forced to play
Like everybody
instead
else.
of sitting at
And he would have been done.
He would have been done.
He wouldn't even been playing today. Like he's coming back
Like, he's
now
coming back.
because of the
That
doctor.
would never have happened before. Because
Bro,
back
what?
then, 4 to 6 weeks.
yes, because they would have made him play and it would have been over.
into the league. The doctors wasn't like this today.
Like, look, let's say an injury is 6 to 8 weeks, right? We know this injury for a normal person, 6 to 8 weeks. The doctor then would say 4 to 6.
Why
Which means-
why would he say it?
Because they want you out there.
Okay, they
Right.
want you up. But
They
him
want you
as
out
the
there.
doctor knows that that's a malpractice. They know. So what you're saying is right. They want, but the doctor then is the same as the doctor now.
No.
I know it's going to take you 8 weeks to get better, but this organization wants you out there in 4. I have to tell them and tell you what they told me to tell you. Now today's doctors do the same thing.
No, because
they do the same thing.
because if
They're
you're
not
6
gonna let you play
No.
at all.
It ain't about letting you play. It's just about telling you a time frame that you're comfortable with.
No, what it says. Now, back then, it's 4 to 6, and then they're going to ask you at 4, how do you feel, right? Right? Even though you're supposed to be 8, at 4, they're going to ask you, now, 6 to 8
Should 10
became
to 12.
10 to 12.
Of course.
yeah.
So they're going to tell you 12 now when it's supposed to be 6 to 8. So they're making sure you're as healthy as you are. So they're going to come at 12. How do you feel now?
The difference
so look
is
at
the
4
investor.
weeks versus
The difference
12.
is the investor. Before, I needed you on the floor to get my money.
Yep.
Right now, I'm secure enough to hold you back to get my money later.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
That's the difference. It's the only difference.
Yeah, but
The
that's
fact
what I'm
that
saying.
Regardless of the time frame, I need you on the floor. Regardless. So early in our day, they needed us on the floor.
Now to get their money.
So go get it now, because we don't know how long we can hold these motherfuckers in the seat.
Yep.
Now we know they're gonna be here. You can take as long as you need. You need 12? Take 12. But when you get back, ain't no excuses.
But that's what I'm saying. Take 12. That 12 is
That's what was
extending
better than
these
that 4 to
years.
6.
That's what I'm
better
saying.
than that 4 to 6.
It's the same.
So I don't have you
No,
for.
it's not.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't
You
have
still
you
gotta
for.
get out there.
I don't have you for 3 years now. I got you for 6 years because I'm holding you to 12 now.
It's because I pay for you. I pay for this. It's my investment.
But that's what I'm saying. So when people say the players are load management, I'm telling you, players want to play because their accolades, their peers is passing them. So you tell me 4 to 6, and then you come, hey, Gil, how do you feel? Shit swole up. Hey, boss, I'm good. Inject it, take it out.
Well, why would you say, hey, boss, I'm good and you not good?
Because AI coming in town.
Ah, man, we don't
AI coming in town.
You got to be accountable
Cole
for
coming
that,
in
though,
town.
right?
Cole
The
coming
choices that you make as a competitor.
Cole walking by, listen,
I'm
Cole
not
walking
going
by,
out
is like,
there
hey,
to
you
fuck
playing
with
today
no
or you
Cole.
ducking?
I ain't playing against no Cole on 25% need capacity.
Yeah, you are.
Nah.
Yeah, you are. Cole
I know Cole gonna kill me. I need 200% to go against Cole. How the fuck I'm gonna go out there with 25% thinking I'm fucking with Cole? I need 200.
Because Cole came out there and said, you still ducking or you playing?
And that don't amplify 200% into my knee.
Shit.
That actually decreases my knee. My shit go from 25 to 0. Like, don't you go out there, nigga. I ain't giving you no reserve tank today, nigga.
You're gonna be cortisone shots like everybody else. Come on, Doc, hit it. I'm not letting do.
Oh, man.
Woo, yeah, I feel good. That motherfucker that. Is that the snake? Is that the snake? Oh, my shit's sore now.
Yeah.
Too late. Already checked in.
If y'all had the doctors they had today, you guys would be playing longer.
Hell yeah.
No.
Yes, you
Fuck
guys would.
yeah.
Yes,
No,
you guys
we would be hurt more.
No.
If you guys had
the way
the
that we
if you guys had the
played,
technology,
the way that,
I wouldn't have came back.
The way
to
that we played, right? The way that we, the amount of force we exerted then, because we were all running and jumping, like it was all highlight shit. It wasn't no prissy ass shit that is going on now. So literally, like the doctors then, we actually lifted weights. We actually squatted, performance training. They doing all this band shit. That's a lot of. It'd have been way more ACLs.
Right, so you think all that
It'd have been
on
way
top
more
of
ACL
the new
tours.
doctors wouldn't have been better?
No, because right now it's just the recognition of what's going on. Because I went to this field and I love fitness, so I had to go through knowing what I was going through as an athlete, trying to figure out what the fuck they was seeing. And so I started realizing, I was like, oh, so y'all was misdiagnosing us in the league based on the things that we were hurting and the things we needed to change. So now all they're doing is band work.
Yeah.
They're not strong athletes.
Mobile.
They're
Mobility.
wiry. They're wiry.
Heavy
So you
on
think of
mobility.
everybody who getting their MCLs, they got little bitty legs. They got no muscle around their quads. They got nothing. They got no big hamstrings. All the niggas that we used to look at and fall, just awe in their talent, they were super strong athletes. All of them. But now they just wiry and the doctors ain't helping nothing. Doctors ain't helping nothing. You don't heal, they treat. You gotta heal. Everybody out there doing the fucking band works.
Oh, yeah, put like this.
Doing this shit.
I wish y'all was playing. I wish I did some Superman band work. Damn it, didn't have to come back that season
mobility
and played 8
workouts,
games.
Some Pilates.
You would have did some Pilates, yes.
I would have missed. I would have.
Listen,
It
When I
worked.
got hurt, when I got hurt in
Hey.
April, I would have came back around January versus November.
them doctors today is
They
that
not
Bucks
stopping.
facility.
They not
that
stopping
Bucks
no injuries.
Yes, they are.
They ain't gonna never
that
stop.
training
Nothing
facility,
stops
the
it.
Bucks.
You ain't gonna stop the
Right.
injuries, motherfucker jumping
Unbelievable.
48-inch verticals,
You
man.
gotta
That shit
you
did
gotta
not look like that when I was there.
prevent
Like when we played for
You
the
can do
Injury
they have
some
none of that.
shit be
Sports
happening
science, like they got all type of
freakishly.
shit now.
injury prevention.
Bro, my dad used to practice at the Weingart YMCA. So now imagine going into that Bucks facility, seeing
yeah, like
everything they got,
yeah.
personal chefs, all the
Everything.
Yeah.
And
Everything
your
is
pops
like-
will look at them
bro.
like, y'all spoiled as fuck.
But he's looking at them like,
Bro,
shit, I wish.
If
I
his
wish I
pops-
had it.
Right. If his pops had, if
But
they had
they
what they
wouldn't
had
have it
today,
without-
his pops.
They would be what? All world, all universe, right? So then just
No,
think
but
about
no,
that.
just playing- I mean,
If
playing
the
longer
nigga was already all world without all
Without
of
all
it,
that
then what would
shit,
you need it for?
imagine.
What
But
would you need
he
it for?
was doing a lot of revolutionary stuff even back then, though.
There you go.
Him, Kiki Vanderweer, it was a crew of dudes that
there's
were
a-
calisthenics, all that crazy
Yeah.
shit. That
Keeping
was
you in
ahead of-
shape
yeah.
and all that shit,
Yeah, for
right?
Sure.
Man, you ain't need all this motherfucking shit they doing now.
But let's shift it back to Embiid real quick. So Embiid played 39 games last season. Like we mentioned, he averaged 35, 11, and 6. If there was no minimum games threshold, would Embiid have made an All-NBA team last year?
What? He would have been MVP.
You don't smack your lips at me.
He was an MVP.
He was MVP.
He was averaging 35 before he got hurt.
He was MVP,
So you think- yeah,
MVP.
we're-
That's what I said.
Really?
If you put this rule in, and this is why legacies are very important to, when we're having these debates. If you put the 65 rule in and then go back across the board
And penalize and weight everybody else's accolades based on that.
you will see a lot of these accolades would have been taken away. Because for the most part, all these all NBAs and all that stuff, him, I'm sorry, but you want me to vote. Yeah, he played 58 games. His 58 games is more powerful than his 82. That's why we voted for him. So you're trying to, the 65 games is for the athlete, but it's for the voters too. Basically saying, no, you can't use Embiid, go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because obviously these guys are getting voted in with 55 games, 50 games. To that voter, they thought this was more powerful.
Yeah.
Right? Has nothing to do with it. If we would have said Embiid is MVP last year and he only played how many games?
39.
39, somebody would have voted. They would have been like, yeah, it's still MVP.
Because when he was out there,
He was killing everybody.
he was
That would have been crazy if he would have still won MVP.
That's what I was.
games.
That's
you
what
know-
I was thinking, bro. Like,
But you know how the media works. They would have held that 39 games against him.
I don't know.
Wouldn't allow.
but then he came back at the end.
It was,
39 games, I don't know.
I mean, I don't think. I think he
It'd
would
have
have
been
got a
close.
good amount of votes. I think. I don't know if it would be enough to win, just based on the fact there's only 39 games, not because he wasn't good enough to win.
But see, I don't but that's if there was no 65 games, he wouldn't have been trying to rush back to try to hit the quota.
So he probably still would have
So
won
he would
anyway.
have, yeah. So he could have probably possibly paid 50
I
something.
think he was pacing himself to do it. I think he was I think just that
Didn't
last.
we talk about
Didn't
it?
he
We
get
were
hurt?
like,
Like
he's not
right.
gonna make
He
it.
had
Not gonna
came
make
back.
it, and
He had
he's sitting
came
there
back
like-
that game.
Yeah,
he's sitting like-
65 games out of 82 is that's a lot of games. That's a lot of games. And we were talking about it during the season. He not gonna make
What was
it.
the game? It was the Mike Malone game, wasn't it?
Yeah, where he hurt his knee.
When he was like, I knew he was gonna come back this game. Or
No, he
something.
got hurt before.
The game before. No,
Yeah,
he
he-
didn't play the game before.
Before.
No, he played the game before and didn't play.
And didn't
the
play
game.
against Jokic.
And that's when Mike was like, I was watching the other
Yeah, I
game.
seen he hit his knee, but
Yeah.
that's, he didn't play against it. Like, shut up,
Yeah,
then. You just said
yeah.
The fuck is your problem?
So
So that was
And
the
why
game
would
that-
you
that's the
why would you want to play against him when he whoops your ass every time? Get an
Right.
easy win, brother.
But that was the game that took him out, right? For the rest of the
Kinda,
season,
yeah.
right? That was the,
So if we go back through history, fewest games by a player to make an All-NBA team in the season is 41 by Gus Johnson in a 65-66 season. Modern eras, Chris Webber, he played 42 games, 1998-99, made an All-NBA team. And more recently, LeBron played 45 games. That was during
Hell yeah.
That was during
That 65
the 2020,
took him out.
2021 season. So obviously,
What was
short
the,
season.
what was the MVP?
99 was 50 games.
Who?
The Chris Webber shit was
50.
No, 50 games. season.
Okay, well, what was the MVP? What was the lowest MVP?
Games played.
Huh?
Games
Probably gonna be
played.
Games
somewhere-
played.
Probably gonna be somewhere in the 50s, 60s.
So it was a 50-game season. Karl Malone played 49 games, so that's not bad. But
no,
Bill
no.
Walton, 58 out of 82 in
So
1978.
that was the lowest 58 wins, 58 games?
58 games is the lowest in a full season.
Man.
That's shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. They might. How long you think they're gonna keep this? 65 forever.
Yeah.
And B could have won that.
Because he would
But we're saying they're saying they're doing it to protect the players. I think they're trying
Because he would have set out. He would have set out
Protect the
instead of
bag.
coming back getting hurt. He would have set out a
Protect the
big
money.
chunk.
Well,
and
because
then
he,
came back
he
at the
had
end.
surgery, right? Then he sat out for 2 months.
No, before the surgery.
Yeah, he was bouncing back.
Remember, he was bouncing back and forth. He would have just, when he first felt it, he would have just sat, and then give me 6 weeks. Instead of coming back, looking at the schedule, trying to figure out how to bounce back to get these games.
So he did. He hurt his knee, but he didn't tear his meniscus until the last draw.
Yeah. Same thing with Donovan Mitchell, right? Coming back, he's sitting there counting those games. He came back exactly when it was 65, so he can try to finish out.
Same with,
Yeah.
He played like
Halliburton.
3, and then he played like
Remember,
3.
Embiid came back for that Warriors game end of
Halliburton did the
January,
same shit, huh?
then
Yeah.
didn't come back again until April 2nd after the surgery and all that stuff.
It's still
Keep
gonna,
moving forward.
That's just it. We got to see what it does. Right now we got some examples that we see it hurt them, the team and the player, because just like any player, that player's thinking about his stats and his money, right? That's why it made no sense the narrative that was being talked about players wanting to
To rest.
to rest when
they fucking up their
when
money.
I'm gonna show you. You're gonna see this player jeopardize his whole. He's gonna jeopardize championships. He's gonna jeopardize playoff seeding because he wants his money. His money is off of numbers, so he's gonna jeopardize the injury to say, yeah, no, I'm good, and then go out there and then boom, you don't have him for the rest of the season.
Shit.
So
Or the season after.
we talk
depending
about
on-
Embiid trusting the process. Obviously, his new look Sixer squad. So, question for the couch: higher or lower? Embiid wins 0.5 championships with the Sixers in his career.
Amen. Better going up to the ceiling higher.
You taking
I think
higher?
he's
Are
gonna
you
win
winning
more.
a chip?
I think they're gonna win more.
He's winning a chip. This side of
With
the
this
couch.
team,
Lower.
Low. Ooh.
Lower.
I'm gonna just go history. What dominant big hasn't won one? Like that scale. David Robinson won one, Hakeem won one, Shaq won one, Tim Duncan and
Jokic.
Dirk.
Patrick
Will
Ewing.
got
Dirk won one. Oh, just Patrick? So he's
Good at it. As the
so he's probably
That was a good one, Patrick Ewing.
so Patrick Ewing's the only one, huh?
I think
You
they
made
could
it.
get one. And I want Paul George to win one.
so
Yeah.
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 Damn, that's crazy.
Right. Yeah.
as you know, at Underdog Fantasy, they do season forecasts now.
Sorry, New York. I didn't mean to throw it. I didn't. That wasn't me. He got his New York hat on and everything.
So Underdog, we do season-long pick'ems. So we got two for y'all. So higher or lower, Embiid averages 32.1 points per game.
Dwight Howard got a ring. Sorry.
Up sure does. Bubble ring.
They said Charles
the
Barkley.
most
Charles
important-
Barkley wasn't a big.
The hardest championship.
He was.
That's not. Lonzo Mourning got one too,
Dikembe.
How many points did he
Dikembe?
average last year?
but he wasn't offensive.
He averaged, in the last 3 seasons, he's averaged 31. Last season, he averaged 35. So higher or lower, 32.1 points per game. But now we got PG coming
I
in.
know. I'm gonna say lower just because it's PG.
Okay.
Lord, what?
32.5.
Embiid points per game this season, 32.1, currently
I
on
think he's
Underdog
gonna be
Fantasy.
right at like.
32?
I think he'll be at like
32.1.
30.
You think higher?
Higher? Even with PG?
That motherfucker just get buckets easy. It's like an easy get buckets. But I do.
But I feel like he'll be like 30. He's still gonna be at like 30.
Yeah, I feel like it's
Embiid.
Embiid with
Not-
Paul George.
He's not
being
gonna be
there.
higher than.
30.
I mean, obviously that's why I picked lower. But he's
I
still gonna be
don't
at 30.
see Paul George getting in the way.
Yeah. I still
I'm
think
telling you,
that's
I
like,
don't.
Paul has to do this. He has to. He has
He
to
went from
fall
31
in
to
line.
35.
He has to fall in line. He's not
Only
giving up
play-
them
he
4
didn't play the whole
points.
season though.
Can you ask me in training camp? I gotta see him in training camp.
Man,
I'm
no
still
way.
going-
And I don't even know what I'll be looking
Embiid
for.
Not much lower.
Embiid would probably be thinking, I need to play more team ball, but they're going to be like,
Yeah.
nah, nigga, get
But
go.
what is the extra
30
team
for
ball
sure.
list?
He used to average 30.
33.
He's gonna average 30.
He's not going below
30.
33.
He's not
32.1
going,
That's what I
points
said.
per
He's
game.
not
Brandon, you
going
think higher or lower?
30.
He not. Wait. Lower.
Higher or lower, 32.1
I
points per
said
game for
30.
the season for
I mean, I
Joel
said
Embiid.
lower, but he's gonna be right at 30, 31.
I think lower. But he ain't. It's gonna be 30.
I'm gonna tell you as an underdog,
31 this year.
underdog guy.
Yeah, you did season-long WNBA
And
pick, and then just a random baseball.
NBA player who sees what he is, boy, that's a horrible bet either way. I can tell you that for sure, because I don't see him averaging anything under 32. And even if he plays team ball, that could be 32.5.
Yeah, we don't even know what that looked like.
I know.
That team ball shit.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Like, we
It's
know
like-
what this is. This is 30,
Like, it's
35
like, put like
and
this.
12.
If Paul George didn't come, we'd be like, this motherfucker might average 37.
For sure. For
You know what I
sure.
mean? And this
That's why I'm
is-
like, why would you allow Paul to be the thing that's like gonna change
Because they
something
haven't
about
won
him?
yet.
So they're trying to win a championship. So they're
No.
trying to bring him over.
But it's not him.
And clearly, he
He's
don't
not
care
the-
about these damn accolades no
He's
more.
not the
so he
reason
wants
that you're
to
not
win.
winning championships.
I'm gonna just go
So
higher.
you can't take nothing from what he's doing. You just need to add somebody that can actually take you over the hump.
So would you rather have Jimmy Butler?
Neither one of them proven that they could take over the hump.
Who?
Jimmy.
Jimmy-
Butler?
Jimmy was the worst thing that happened to them.
But where
That
did
was
Jimmy
the-
win
that-
the ring at?
That was the bad.
No. It's not about no.
No, I said neither
I mean,
one
he
of
got
Paul
there.
George or Jimmy Butler hasn't
Jimmy got
proven
there.
that they can take anybody over the
No, but
Jimmy's got there.
Jimmy Butler's not.
He got
No,
to
what
the
I said.
finals.
Jimmy's Butler never had a team. He's never had a real team.
Regardless, he hasn't taken
the
any-
best team. No, he's taken.
He's taking that Miami team that he went to the
on,
finals
man.
with. Are you serious?
Look at that.
didn't win.
But,
Paul
but he
George-
got there.
Look at
Paul
the
George
team.
ain't been there.
You supposed to
Embiid
get
ain't
credit
been
for getting
there.
there? Are we all getting
I'm talking
credit for
about-
getting there? Are we all getting credit for getting there?
circumstances,
For
yeah.
him,
Are we all
circumstances.
getting?
Nah,
are
for
we
his
all getting credit
circumstances,
for getting
for
there?
Iverson's circumstances,
But you
yeah.
said the hump. Like the hump is
They
for the
played on-
championship.
Yes.
That's not
Over
Embiid's
the
hump. Embiid's hump is like
Bro, the
finals.
circumstances that he had,
The circumstances he had.
35 and 12.
What?
If you had somebody to take you over the hump, you get
But
there.
like if Jimmy Butler was still, if they never got rid of Jimmy Butler and they got rid of the coach, which they end up doing, they would have won a championship by now.
Jimmy
But
Embiid.
Jimmy Butler, because Jimmy Butler not
Jimmy
the
Butler
lead
took
dog.
that Miami team, dog, to the finals, bro, and they
I
didn't
remember
have-
he got Embiid, like Embiid is the lead dog and Jimmy Butler is the motherfucker just
with Tyrese
sitting there
Maxey. With
snipe. Oh
Tyrese
my
Ma-
God.
They out of here.
I didn't
Jimmy
wear.
Butler got that
They're the
money.
same team.
They're
Who
winning.
was he? Who was on that Miami?
They're-
What's the difference between Jimmy Butler and Paul George?
I loved him that season though. Killing.
What's the
Duncan
difference
Robinson.
between Jimmy Butler and Paul George?
The last 5 minutes,
Yeah.
the last 5 minutes of the game, one turns into a demon. Precise demon, like great shots all the time, and he just has
And
a
skip
will to
stops.
win. He has that will to win that
I'm
you
gonna
can't
come
teach.
down here and score, and I'm gonna guard your best
Best
player.
player.
What was
the
Miami?
last
Did
5
Miami
minutes?
get
I don't
beat?
care.
What was the Miami finals? What was that? 4-1?
That was the bubble one, right?
No, I'm talking about the
They went
Miami.
back to back.
Oh,
yeah.
they went back to
Denver.
yeah.
Against-
Back to
against
back.
the- no.
Denver, right?
Talk about.
He went back to back.
You just said that
Back to
Miami
back
took them
finals.
all the way, right?
Yeah.
And they lost.
Yeah, they
Who
lost.
they lose to?
They lost to Denver.
To
They
Denver,
lost to
right?
Denver.
Yeah, they
What
lost
was
to
that?
Denver.
What was that series?
4-1.
4-1 gentlemen.
4-1.
To Denver Nuggets.
Right.
Denver
So where was all
whooping
that?
ass all year.
Look, I was at
You
the
was the
time.
fan.
I
You
was
was
the
the
fan.
fan. Right.
Confidence nowhere to be found. No demon Jimmy. All that shit y'all talking about was completely
Okay.
out of here.
Now, what if he
So y'all telling me
What if
that
he
that
had-
same nigga?
What if he had Embiid on his team?
Right,
What
because
changed?
what is Jimmy Butler gonna do with
I
If he
Jokic?
had Embiid,
Hey, you did all this to get us here, and then you disappear
And then
with
you
it.
throw
He
up
just
Jokic.
appeared. He had
Then what?
What do you mean he had nothing?
Man, that Denver team was
got here with nothing.
that Denver team
All
was
right, you got
unbelievable.
here with
That Denver
nothing.
team.
How
That
about-
Denver
you got
That
here
was
with
like
nothing.
one of the best
That Denver team
NBA
was unbelievable.
teams
You
ever,
disappeared.
except
That Denver team was
He
unbelievable.
Disappeared.
Nah, he ain't disappear.
Can I ask you something?
They loaded
What
up.
is
Just a
that,
quick, just a question.
Joe?
Just a quick
for in
question.
that series.
Can't give the nigga
Since
credit
then-
for being that man.
No, no,
getting us
since
here.
then- since
and then
then-
we get here and we like, where that man go?
No.
And we like, damn, he disappeared.
So why you give AI so much credit? He went there and got
he didn't disappear.
4-1. Yes, he did.
He didn't
After
disappear.
game one,
my
it
nigga.
was over.
He went down fighting.
So did Jimmy Butler.
No.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something?
He disappeared.
Can I ask you something? Everybody on that team, where are they now?
What team?
The role players.
What team?
They got paid.
The role
What team?
players that he took.
Miami Heat.
They all
That
got
he
paid.
took.
Them role
They
players.
all got paid.
Yeah,
Paid
they-
where? They didn't get paid with Miami.
No, they got paid elsewhere.
Yeah, they
they
got
look
paid
good.
other
That's what I'm
places.
saying.
Lower.
So
And that ain't nothing to do
what
with it.
happened to them? Right? He made them look so good that people
Oh,
paid
yeah, and
them.
now
But
what?
what happened to
Where
the
are
Miami
they?
Heat? What happened to the Miami Heat?
What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. So what y'all talking about?
We lost
The-
all-
yeah,
No,
the
you
role
lost-
players left.
We lost.
What
we
is-
lost-
Role players
we
are-
lost-
you need your role
look,
players.
players left.
Right.
Jimmy stayed.
You need your role players.
Miami didn't
though.
do shit.
No, what we're saying is the role players that he carried with him that everybody thought was good, they got paid, so we paid them. We're saying, where are they now? Do they look the same way they looked when they was with Miami and Jimmy?
All I know is Miami don't look the same without him.
Because they got,
They don't have nothing right
have
now.
nothing.
Hey,
They don't have
you
anything.
just said the role players that looked so well for Miami left, and where are they now?
where are they now?
Where are they now?
Miami Heat. All those role players had y'all looking like a fucking finals team. Where are
Not
you
looking
now?
like
I had
they
to-
were a
Looking
fun.
like-
Miami Heat. Where are you now?
They still in the NBA.
You're not a finals team though.
They're top 5.
No,
It was
you're
never
not.
a finals team.
Exactly.
'Cause he got
so the
into the
role
finals.
players that look so good that got paid to go somewhere else, that was a whole little facade. It was really Jimmy Butler. But
Yes.
the next year, what did we do?
Yeah, it was just a Jimmy
We
Butler.
did nothing.
Struce did
That's
well.
what we're saying. Jimmy
We
Butler.
did nothing.
What if we
Yeah,
what if
we've
he
been
had
talking about-
Embiid?
We did nothing.
Of course.
It don't matter.
What if he had Embiid with him?
What if he had Embiid with him?
Nigga,
They win it.
No, they don't win it. It's just Tyrese Maxey and Embiid. It's the same thing. It's just two people.
oh Lord.
You need three people. Right?
Oh my God.
Don't you need three?
Okay.
What
Well,
if he
okay.
Jimmy,
didn't have-
Tyrese,
he didn't
and
have-
Embiid?
Bring Tyrese too.
Don't you got three? Don't you need three?
Yeah, Tyrese, Jimmy, Embiid. They won
You
the
had
championship.
Tyler Hero, Bam, and Jimmy.
Who?
Tyler Hero, Bam, and Jimmy.
You just compared
Hero.
Tyler Hero to
Tyler
Tyrese
Hero
Maxey.
averages 20 points a game.
He didn't even play.
He was. Yeah, I was saying, wasn't he hurt?
He didn't even
He was hurt
play.
most of the year.
He didn't even play in playoffs at all.
He hurt? I mean, you would know. That was your.
You should know he didn't play in the playoffs.
Hey, Paulo.
We got one of the niggas.
What is that for?
What is that? Right. What is that for?
Tyler Hero didn't even play in the playoffs.
Tyler Hero did not play in the 2023 playoffs.
I wasn't talking about the playoffs. So we're talking about the whole season.
How many games?
Talking about the season that contributed, to.
The second best player, so he didn't
He
play.
played 67 games during the season, averaged
67.
And he didn't play in the playoffs, so they beat all those teams
Without 20 points.
Listen,
They went to the finals without 20 points.
Miami's not the same, right?
It ain't because of Jimmy
Jimmy's
Butler.
not the difference maker, man.
Man, you crazy. Man, you crazy. Everywhere Jimmy go, they win.
Rashad, before
Who win?
Everywhere Jimmy
Win
goes,
what?
they team gets
What
better.
they win?
They team gets better.
What they win?
They team gets better.
They win games.
Rashad, before we move on, is it obvious?
I think it is.
So we have a new sponsor on Gil's Arena. Support for this podcast is brought to you by Row. Row Sparks are a game changer for guys who need some extra help in the bedroom. Gil and Melly Monaco had a conversation about the product recently here on the couch. So let's take a look.
I didn't like.
Episode is sponsored by Rose Sparks. And I wanted to have a little conversation about intimacy. Yes. Okay. We got the little pill that you put under your tongue, and it works really fast. What did you think about it? You're shy now.
No.
Okay.
It had me growling like an ogre.
I guess.
Human terms, Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, I got scared a little.
As you should have.
Okay.
You know what? Speaking of that, how do you feel about men getting a little extra in the bedroom?
I don't care. I think it's whatever works for you because you don't want your girl to start looking around and go for another man because you can't satisfy her. So pop the pill.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That works. How you feel? Because I know it lasts in your system for 36 hours.
I'm ready to go again.
You ready to go again? I was thinking actually it's really good for, let's say you take a girl out and then it didn't work out. You didn't take her home, but you already popped the pill. So then you don't need to pop another pill. You can just go again with another girl, the next day. So I
I like your style.
I think that's good.
Yes, you know what? 36 hours is amazing because you can go back to back to back, right? You look like a real, Superman in the bedroom, and it gives you time to really explore other options if you need it.
Okay. You need other options?
This is for the
Excuse me?
single man.
Oh, okay. I say you.
Oh, never.
Okay,
never.
you better.
That's me and you all
Yeah,
day,
yeah. Whatever.
But the best thing about it is, I know you didn't know when I popped it, but it was about 15.
And then you were ready?
15 minutes, I was ready.
That's good.
Right out of the shower.
I mean, I like that because it's like you don't have to wait a long time for it to start working. And then I didn't even see you taking it.
Yeah, no foreplay. It was ready to play. It was ready to play. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
Okay, I liked it.
Thank you.
That was brought to you by Rose Sparks. Get $15 off on your first order at ro.co/arena. ro.co/arena. And now back to Gil's Arena.
Bruh.
As the chat likes to say, no Gilly. You heard Melly. To get $15 off your first order and find out if Row Sparks are right for you, go to ro.co/arena. That's ro.co/arena for $15 off your first order. As a disclaimer, compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved. My
Thanks
Michelle,
for that.
my Melly.
Gil.
You feel me? Boy, them M's is bringing their backs, baby.
Earmuffs, Lexie, please.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs. And as a reminder, if you missed out on all the Week 3 specials from Underdog, don't worry, we have you covered for Week 4. There's new specials dropping every day, including a Mahomes free pick dropping Tuesday and a 30% boost profit token ahead of Cowboys-Giants on Thursday night. College football heads, there are discounts for you on Saturday, too. Head over to the Underdog app, use promo code GIL to get $1,000 in bonus cash and all these special promos.
Are we gonna see that video often? Is that like a thing now?
Where's that?
Where's my row?
All right, hit the lot, feel it. I know, right?
Where's my rub? I need my rub.
Still waiting for the shipment
All right, I need it.
to touch down to Gills
I
Arena.
need it. I need it. That's before I start dating again.
Wait, you're not dating
Ladies
right
and
now?
gentlemen.
What happened?
No, I'm celibate right now.
Do not fret, the NBA season is right around the corner.
Hoping I get a nice birthday present.
Okay. Birthday on the horizon, Sean.
Oh, now you want to celebrate your birthday?
Huh? Yeah. Because if it ain't no cat, you can take it back. That's to all everybody who want to try to send me some shit. You want to try to do something? Don't call me. Don't do nothing. Ain't no cat. Take it back.
If it ain't no cat, take it back. Okay, and let's proceed with our regularly scheduled program.
When you think you heard it all, right?
Right. This nigga said something like that.
When you think you heard it all, this nigga comes.
Should be a #1 motherfucking restriction for all birthdays for men. Shit.
And let's keep it moving.
You ain't get no cat, nigga. You go. Take that shit back, nigga. Take that shit back. You ain't get no cat, boy. Birthday shit, bro. What you talking about? My birthday.
I might have to quit. I'm good. I'm going to the house.
I might have to quit.
Where's my Bible and the holy water, please? Okay. Brandon, we had that
We
water
just did a
plant
whole row
by a
commercial.
local
Everybody
pastor.
going to the crib after this.
The first Ebenezer Church of Woodland Hills. So in the 2018 NBA draft, Sacramento Kings had the #2 pick and the opportunity to draft Luka Doncic, but decided to go with Marvin Bagley instead. Recently, former Kings GM Vlade Divac did an interview with Croatian website Index and reflected on the decision, which many consider to be one of the worst decisions in draft history.
That's why he said it.
Vlade said, quote, "In that position, I had De'Aaron Fox, who I drafted a year earlier. At that moment, I thought Fox was a player who could become a franchise player in the future. Time will tell if I was wrong. As things stand now, it looks like I am, but I have faith in young Fox that he will have a better career. Fox is a point guard who needs the ball, just like Luka. I could have taken Luka, but then I would have had to trade Fox. I love watching Luka. I really love his game, but I had my own reasons for deciding the way I did. Maybe I was wrong, but time will tell." So Divac also addressed the rumors that a rift with Luka's dad led to a decision to not draft Luka, saying it has nothing to do with the relationship, but many believe that his cap, a giant cap, if you will, like Rashad likes to wear on this program sometimes. So far in his career, Luka is a Rookie of the Year, 5-time All-Star, 5-time first-team All-NBA selection, has reached the playoffs 4 times, conference finals twice, leading the Mavs to the finals this past season. De'Aaron Fox is a 1-time All-Star with 1 All-NBA third-team selection. He did help the Kings in their 16-season postseason drought with his lone playoff appearance coming in 2023. So despite all of his success in Dallas, it was obvious last season Luka was still feeling some type of way about the Kings not picking him. You may recall in the Kings game in the Mavs game against the Kings in Sacramento in March, Luka hit the game-sealing free throws with Divac in the crowd and was seen saying, "He should have drafted me."
Drafted me.
Yikes.
Nigga.
Hell yeah, that
You want to say it so bad.
shit personal.
I know, we cannot
personal
confirm or deny if he
Definitely said it.
said it.
Definitely said it. Well,
he did.
under his breath, though.
Whatever the Slovenian word for that is. What do y'all think about Vlade Divac saying De'Aaron Fox will have a better career than Luka?
Well, that's
Well, not for
clearly
that.
not
I mean,
the
not-
case.
not
That means he got to catch up at this point.
Right.
You got to catch up,
Yeah.
but
This whole thing is just, it's,
Like, why is he making this a De'Aaron versus Luka thing?
Yeah,
Yes,
you brought
this
De'Aaron
this
in.
is like
Like,
a
why are
twisted,
you bringing him into
You bringing
this?
De'Aaron
this has
in.
nothing to do with the two. It's like a twisted,
You made a fucked up decision. Don't put that on De'Aaron Fox.
like it's just a bunch
And
of,
then trying to compare, like,
yeah.
his
Yeah.
career, like, I might have made the wrong decision.
Like, we're
No,
talking
nigga, you
about
didn't.
your.
Nigga, what?
You're
You
talking
did.
about
But
your
if I'm
draft
De'Aaron,
pick.
I'm listening to you like,
Damn.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
you,
what?
you made the wrong decision because you didn't draft Luka, which has nothing to do with De'Aaron Fox.
Right.
Like, this is the problem sometimes. Like, I remember asking the gym, I said, all right, if you have T-Mac on your team and we know their careers right now, and Kobe Bryant was coming in the draft, would you take him or would you take Yao Ming? And he said Yao Ming. I'm like, wait, what? You know,
That's Kobe Bryant.
It's Kobe. You're gonna
There's
take-
gonna be.
Well, I already
know it's gonna be.
I already have T-Mac. Who gives a fuck who
Right.
you already have? Put them
Kobe
both out.
and T-Mac.
I don't give a shit. You have De'Aaron Fox. Put Luka.
Luka,
He's
yeah.
6'10".
Period.
Yeah.
Put him out there. Let them play 1 and 2.
Yeah, wait. Why did
obviously-
he feel like he had to trade?
First of all, it's
Fox?
working.
Because they both played the point guard position.
But you didn't even
It was-
see it if
first of
it
all,
worked.
Let me see it.
He's already
Let me
playing with
see
Kyrie.
it. If it don't
he
work,
already
then
played
y'all
with
gotta
Kyrie.
go.
We
It's
see
the
that
same
as
thing.
This is why, and this is why overthinking for dum-dums,
Yeah.
it happens. And I'm
Playing
not
with
saying
Kyrie right now.
I'm not saying he's a dumb
Right,
but
he's
the,
playing with Kyrie.
what's the
right
difference?
now.
But
And
I'm saying-
Kyrie's playing the 2. And he's the smaller guard.
history shows you. That's what I'm saying. It just,
Smaller guard.
Like, shut up.
It's
but
crazy.
that's what I'm saying. You made a mistake because you overthought this draft.
Drafting by position.
He was the best. You're
the best
drafting by what
available.
whoever the best available is. Pick him
By position, too.
Just pick him.
Pick it.
Right?
Especially if you're that high. That means you
these
need
two-
it.
You need it, and he got to be good enough.
These
You
two
got a top
talents.
5 pick. You not drafted by position. You
These
draft
two
your best
talents will
players
figure it out,
available.
and obviously, 2 guards who both need the ball has shown you what it looks like.
Yes.
It just
Well, now he looks
So-
really dumb now.
So
This-
Vlade drafted Marvin Bagley because of that reason, but he also could have taken Jaren Jackson Jr.
cool.
Was drafted
I had
too.
Luka,
I'm just
and I should have picked Luka.
okay.
Yeah.
Facts.
Should have picked Luka.
If I got LeBron James and motherfucking Carmelo give me Carmelo, give me Durant, give me whoever. I don't give a shit. The talent will figure it out.
They will.
If they know how to, if they are real
they
talented
always
players,
figure it out.
they figure it out. You seeing it. That's why. So when you're looking at Dallas, if you're Vlade, that's what should be pissing you off. Like,
Because I had
It
that.
don't bring
I had
Darren
that.
into it.
I had that. I had that.
that's
It might
what,
have looked
Now
a little
Darren
better.
might get a
This has
pickleball
nothing
on
to
his
do-
head
this-
because
this has nothing.
Because of him.
Because now the GM's like, fuck. I
This
got stuck with you.
This has nothing to do with De'Aaron. Like
Nothing.
the decision is Marvin or him. That's where you messed up. This has nothing to do with De'Aaron.
right.
And that's why Luka's pissed. It's like, how could you?
Well, it was personal. They
And
said
then that,
it's personal.
Then that right
And
there.
your daddy wasn't
But
seeing
now he's trying to make it like
That-
a Luka De'Aaron thing. No, it's a Luka and who you picked instead of me.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, Bagley.
Darren ain't got nothing to do with
Then
this.
that part is kind of fucked up too. Like, you mad you didn't go to Sacramento? Like, wait.
Are you?
That part.
Are you?
That part. That part. That part.
Dang, he really not mad at all. He's probably like, thank God. this nigga
Like, I
picked
get
me.
it. Listen,
don't
I
know
get
better.
you want to be the
He don't
number
know
2
better.
pick,
But, like,
do you really
it worked
want
out.
Our
to be?
state's capital, a flourishing
that's a
city,
fact.
very.
Like,
That-
those
like,
are the
that
things.
You
was
said it was ugly, right? It was
They got a
ugly
top
people.
golf in Sacramento.
No, but I'm just saying, as a player, you know where you are. You know, like the city you're in, the organization you're in.
I don't know. I think that
Like
was
you're
a
in,
great fit.
you're in like damn near one top A. You're A class.
You're A class for sure.
Like just organization itself.
Oh, yeah, with
Right, and you
Cuban
sitting
and
there
everything.
still mad you didn't get picked number 2. Like, why would you want to be picked number 2?
Shit, look
Played
at the
it
GM. He
sack.
clearly don't
Played
know
it
what he's doing, and he's
I'm pretty-
petty as
listen,
hell. So it's probably
I'm
better.
pretty
Our
sure-
state's capital.
I'm pretty sure Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, I'm pretty sure they are not sitting like, man, shit, I wish I was the number 3 pick. Right, is that no, number 2 pick? With Darko.
Darko, I believe number 2.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't. I do not. I'm glad I got picked in Miami, and I'm glad I went to Toronto and became who. Like, this.
Yeah, it's worked out.
Yeah, number 2 is the sound of number 1, number 2. All that shit sounds cool,
Yeah, fine.
but cities matter too.
Gil,
Situations matter too.
how tall is Luka?
16, he said.
6'10".
Because the chat is disagreeing. They want to know if you gave him some roast sparks to add a few extra.
Okay, because the chat looks soft. The chat.
No Gilly.
Wow.
No Gilly.
That's the chat.
Because the chat doesn't understand that measurements without your shoes is what they get. With your shoes look a little different. So when he's playing in the NBA,
6'10".
he's 6'10".
Okay.
Because he got his shoes on.
How tall they say he is?
They're saying 6'7",
6'8",
6'8", but
6'7".
it's our chat.
What does it say on the stat thing?
6'8", I think.
No,
right?
on
6'7",
ESPN. What does ESPN say?
The ESPN go off.
No, NBA. NBA.com.
NBA.com goes off of what gets in the pre-draft.
According to my Googling, it's saying 6'7".
6'7". 3 inches? We give him
grows
3 inches?
His shoes?
We
No
give him
Gilly.
3
No
inches?
Gilly.
Those
No
are
Gilly.
Timbs. Those are Timbs.
No Gilly.
He's
What
playing with
happened?
Tim. He's playing with Tim.
How tall is Jason Tatum?
Give me 1 second.
I don't know. I went and saw.
catch up
I
on
went
that.
and watched the Dallas game.
How big was Luka in them?
He's ginormous.
He's how tall?
That was the first time I see him in real life.
Did he
He's
look?
huge.
Did he look 6'7"?
No, he looks about 6'9", 6'10".
Jason Tatum listed at 6'8".
6'8".
Yeah,
And what did his coach say he was? What did Missoula say he was back then? A couple years
Brad
ago.
Stevens, I think
They
he
said,
might-
"Oh my God, he's about 6'10", 6'11" right now." Did they not say that?
I think Brad
Stevens? What did Brad Stevens say how tall he was?
Be wearing them insoles and shit. You know the niggas be wearing.
Give me 1 second.
Anything you can do
I'm
to
Googling.
get taller.
What did Brad Stevens
Well,
say?
insoles for the elders.
Yeah.
You
You know niggas.
Give me 1
Niggas is
second.
wearing dresses. They
What's
wearing
that
heels.
again?
They wearing heels now too. Niggas wearing.
6'10".
Brad Stevens called Tatum 6'10".
So
Recently.
So the coach right now said
In 2020.
2020 said, how tall is he?
He says 6'10",
What does Google say?
6'8".
So who the fuck is wrong? The coach who's measuring him or Google?
Let me provide some context. So according to Stevens, I'm pretty sure I said he's 6'10" in like July in jest, and I was talking about in terms of he's long, he's active.
Ooh.
I'm just telling you.
Bro, like I have it.
The whole society's cooked. Everyone's talking
No, because-
in no Diddy terms.
No, what I'm saying, because they don't understand that you get measured without your shoes and with your shoes on, and most of the ones that go to the NBA or public
Yeah.
is with your shoes off.
Gil, this is your arena.
They don't understand that.
When I get my checks, it says Gilbert Arenas on it.
Like how tall they got Steph? 6'1"?
6'3".
6'3".
Yeah.
Steph listed at 6'2",
Yeah, he's not 6'2".
and we've seen that man.
He's not 6'2",
in real
right?
life.
Okay, so he's not 6'2".
But let's go back to your other point about
He's just skinny, but he's not 6'2".
He's just what?
he's just skinny, just a little. Like, what do they have Kyrie at?
Kyrie Irving.
They got him like 6'1". Said that nigga is not 6'1".
Kyrie is 6 foot.
No.
Kyrie Irving listed at 6'2".
No, he's 6'1".
No.
He's not taller than me. He taller than me?
Yeah. Kyrie's taller than you.
Brandon, you would know
6'1".
better.
Yes.
I'm 6'1".
Can
your
you
height.
call Kyrie and say,
He
oh,
your
he's
height,
really
right?
6'2"?
Kyrie's taller than him.
He your height, right?
Yeah, Kyrie.
He your
yeah.
height, right?
Kyrie just has a fro, so
Yeah,
He's just your height, right? He
he's
your
my,
height.
yeah.
Hey, the fro is key, though.
Yeah,
The fro do make
he's
you
got
do a
the-
lot.
Rashad, Kyrie was like this, brother. Huh? Kyrie was.
He had a fro.
He was looking up a little bit.
No, I was not. I was right here.
No,
I was
no,
right here.
no, you're cap. He was.
A little side eye.
Kyrie,
I was looking up at the fro.
Kyrie looking down.
But let's talk a little bit more about what you were saying about a Luka Fox backcourt. Luka's shown he could play with another PG on the court, be successful. Reached the conference finals in 2022, playing alongside Jalen Brunson, and the finals last season with Kyrie Irving. So I wanted to know if they did end up drafting Luka with that number 2 pick. Let's just say hypothetically, how good could a Luka De'Aaron Fox backcourt have been in Sacramento?
They had Sabonis still, right?
I mean,
Nah.
They didn't have him yet?
So they got Tyrese Halliburton, I think a year or two later, ended up trading him for Sabonis.
See, like,
Shit depends on the coaching, though, too. Depends on the coaching and.
Damn, they had Ty.
Like,
Oh, so
you know,
he just
like their
wasn't trying to
system. It depends on the
experiment with
that's the same.
No ball
man.
dominant guards.
They
there.
just don't.
So they passed on
coaches,
Luka and
too,
got rid of Halliburton.
Because De'Aaron is
They did get Sabonis.
like De'Aaron is that type of guard that can go from 1 to 2. He's a switch guard,
Yeah, just like I.
right? So him and Halliburton would have played great together. Hallie got drafted there.
Oh, shit, I forgot. Yeah, he sure did.
That's what I said, man. Like that always irritated, man. That always
Forgot about
irritated
that.
me.
But he didn't think that.
Yeah.
No, that
He's
they
kind of like fucked with
that they
De'Aaron's-
would miss on the best player to pick someone that they think they need.
Well, it's like you can't really, nowadays what we think about in sports is they can't share the spotlight between the two
wonder if
superstars
they had, like,
in the same
conversations
position.
with Fox.
It's not even like, you know, each team got 2 superstars, but they're at different positions. But then you got 2 point guards that you got to be like, well, we play them the same amount, they score the same amount, who's your point guard? So whoever you give the point guard status to, the other one's like,
Two guards. That's what I said.
Point
But we
guard
both,
too.
I mean, but we both out
It's
there.
two
right?
guards.
they push that narrative for where it's
Yeah.
not acceptable. So now when you got two same guards, say two shooting guards, like you just said, T-Mac and Kobe, why wouldn't you draft
Want
Kobe?
both of them.
What do you mean? It's a 2-3.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, they're the same position, man. Why would I get Kobe when I can get Yao?
Yeah,
So I can have Yao and T-Mac. It's like, that didn't work.
Lazy
seen
front
that
office
way.
work and lazy coaching.
Lazy
Like that's the only thing I be sitting there every year. I'm like
Why?
you. But I asked that question. I really asked that question, and I framed it just like that. And they went with
with the Yao.
Yao. So like if I have Shaq and I got the #1 pick somehow, and it's Yao, Jason, J. Will, or Dunleavy, give me Yao. Give me Yao. I'm not gonna go. That's crazy.
Yep. Because you don't need a J. Will to do the J. Will's job at the point.
No, I
You
got
two big motherfuckers.
Find someone to
I need
fulfill
role
that
players,
role
fill
that
those
you need and
roles.
work with your stars.
That's the whole adjustment that being made, like you're saying. They don't want to make those adjustments. If I get two bigs, now I know I don't have to go get star players on the outside. I need motherfuckers to know how to throw this bitch
Double
in
on
here.
that side, double on that side.
Who can knock down wide open shots.
Bruce Bowen, knock that motherfucking corner shot
Now you
down.
can get a whole bunch of them.
Get a bunch of them. Y'all, we
So
gonna
weird, but that's the people in the front office.
kill. It is.
So, two things. First, we got a comment from Retro11. He said, my last day watching live, going back to day shift tomorrow. Please, in the chat, let us know who your boss is, because we need you watching the show live with us. We got your back.
Tell us, man.
Tell your
who
boss he ain't
goddamn
shit if he don't let you watch Gil's Arena.
And if he don't let you, fuck him.
Yeah. No. All right. And then two, Brandon, we have a photo of you and Kyrie
Oh, damn.
together for reference sake.
Come on, man. That's 6'2".
Nah, bro, look at him,
I ain't nowhere near 6'3".
It's the fucking,
It's the fro,
nigga.
yeah.
It's the fro.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can tell by where your chin is. Your chin is
It's the fro.
3 inches shorter,
It's
dog.
the fro, bro. It's the
Nah,
fro.
man. Kai got a long.
Nah.
Whoa,
Yeah, he got a long butt. He got a long butt. Go ahead, say it. He got a long butt. Go ahead. Yeah.
whoa. Elongated. He got
Towering
elongated
that guy. I'm
head.
trying to tell you, man.
Nah.
That's right, though.
Yeah, shout out Tough Crowd. I don't think I seen that
It was a
one.
long time ago. That nigga ain't got no beard and no scruff or nothing. That was before the ayahuasca. That nigga said, I'm about to go on a trip. I'm gonna be back in a minute. You ain't seen Kyrie since. This nigga came back as Cheetah Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is still our offseason here at Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. We have the NBA season coming just around the corner. I think games are like a week and a half away preseason,
Really?
but games nonetheless.
Oh, yeah, October.
Yeah, Underdog said y'all niggas gonna work
When
September.
training camp? Has training camp started yet?
It's kicking off soon.
Yeah, right now. It should be in like in the next 4 or 5
I'm about to
days.
say, when's media day? Yeah, where everybody pictures at?
Preseason
Yeah,
starts
Celtics
on
have
the
media
7th,
day
right?
today.
There's been like very
October
little build
7th
up to the
is
season. Or am I
preseason
tripping?
games.
Yeah, like right now, because I'm just thinking.
When the narrative's starting. When those come out.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, the
Yeah.
narratives?
When the narratives start. When the narratives come
October
out.
We gotta put the schedule up. We gotta put the
The
schedule
narratives come
October
out.
4th.
I'm ready.
Friday, October 4th.
God,
We
dang.
gotta put the schedule up.
Where the narrative
We
Nancy's.
get our first look at Bronny in the
8th,
preseason on
8th.
Friday.
8th at 3:30.
We're going to drop a few here.
I'll say about
That was the first one.
roundabout
Sure.
Pierre
October
versus
14th.
Luka. Here
Hey.
we go.
Roundabout October
That is
14th,
an
we're
amazing
gonna have
narrative too.
Boom.
right around Indigenous
we gotta
Peoples Day. We're
imagine.
gonna have the narrative narrating for all of you
I'm glad basketball.
fans of the show.
Shit.
So, last question.
Me too. Fuck.
I know how y'all feel about Sacramento. Sacramento's, I do not feel the same way.
never
They
been.
jammed me up this summer when I went out there.
Sacramento.
You never been?
You know
No,
my
they got a
dad worked
Topgolf.
there. No, you never went.
They got a Top Golf and a Chili's.
And the Chili's.
Yeah,
Closest thing to Applebee's we're gonna get.
that's Americana
What you
right
have
there.
you for?
Closest
That
thing
is
we gonna
Americana
get.
right
That's the
there.
closest thing we gonna
Right,
get.
he looked right at me.
Like, no.
He said, and a chili.
Hey, no, it's funny because when you say it like.
A fine franchise
Yo,
deal.
God
They
damn.
got David Buster's.
Even Buster.
They do got David Buster's?
Hell yeah.
I love David Buster's.
The big one.
They probably still got.
The big one.
The big one. With the laser tag in it.
Trying to give me a blunt? Relax. That's how the pills got started. Just
Shout out to our producers. There are 7
under your
Chili's.
tongue.
There are 7 Chili's in the Sacramento area.
7.
Applebee's Chili's.
That's a national
They got a-
record.
Those are kind of towns that still got like the last
love
blockbuster.
Chili's.
The last blockbuster for sure. At the same block as the Chili's. You go around the corner from the Chili's, you go to
Shout out to
Blockbuster.
Bend, Oregon.
That's on God, Sacramento.
Home with-
Probably do got a bunch of old stores like that.
Those are black,
they-
Toys R Us.
Kmart, nigga.
Circus City. They still got Circus City. They still got that big ass Circus
Radio
City over there.
Shack, nigga.
Yeah, Radio Shack still out there. Old ass town.
Those are good ass places, dog. There's some good ass
Bingo.
places.
They got the
Bingo.
bingo.
They got a real
You know they got the
bingo
bingo. You know they got bingo. Yeah, a
Grandma
lot of
pulling
bingo
up
players
with
be
the
out there.
bingo joint.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Can we confirm if Sacramento has a Boston market? That'll put us over the top.
Sure, bingos. Oh, that's
You know they
bingo
got-
count.
Bingo.
Bingo.
The real
Travel.
bingo. They got the one
travel to bingo.
Yeah, they got the one. Yeah.
Yes.
We came on down from. You know they got the bingo tournament. Tuscaloosa. We got the bingo.
This is the National Bingo Committee.
You got to call. You get grandma a little extra $.
I need my lucky hat.
Bingo, a great game for those who like to participate. But question about Luka. Is Luka still a 5-time All-NBA first-team selection, 5-time All-Star if he spent his first 6 years playing in Sacramento?
Depends on the coach. Depends on the coach and the
I don't
system.
see how that changes.
Yes.
I don't see how that changes where he's at.
Yeah. It's Luka.
Yeah, it's Luka.
Yes.
And they both was trash.
Well, even with
Mavs was trash when they got him.
Listen,
he's still gonna have them crazy.
bro, I just think it depends on. I mean, if he go there and then what's his name was bumping heads with Vlade, you just never
But
know.
he's old. Like he's
Who?
His dad, you like
Oh, that's what the reason was for?
yeah,
Was the dad shit?
that's what they said. Yeah,
Is that what happened?
they trying to
Vlade didn't pick him because his dad.
Vlade and his dad reportedly had beef. Vlade tried to say that wasn't the issue, but
Bro, that's-
it goes back to the old country.
bro.
Oh, it's old country.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
old country for old
Yeah,
That's
men.
what I'm saying. So, bro,
Oh, because they probably played against each other back then.
Yeah.
No, they probably just
Knew each other.
kidnapped the same people
Both
back in
played
the
for the
day.
same
Oh, they played for the same team.
You know, Vlade
At
was
one point, I
like
don't
the
think
dude
they
from the
played together, but both
professional. The nigga with the assassin
Uh-huh,
with
the
the
professional.
with the glasses. That's who Vlade looked like. He was like the nigga.
that's a good movie.
Yeah, that shit was fire. He be doing-
But no, that's why though. So that's why I've said I don't think. Like I don't think so. Because Vlade would have been. He would have been tripping. He would have been like, yo,
Yeah.
get the ball to him.
Probably
we
traded
gotta
him.
do this. We gotta like he would have been.
Because they ended up
That's what
going
I
with
said.
Hallie.
He definitely would've traded
after
him.
that.
Yeah, 2 years
I think
after that.
Let me double check.
So you don't draft Luka, but
Do you think they?
Draft
But
Holly.
they well, he
with Darren.
Halliburton played
That was stupid.
a full
Very
year there?
tough.
And then you
Yeah.
get rid of him.
And then you get rid of him. That's what I'm saying. So
Wait,
he
how
would.
did that
They would have
year
got rid
look?
of
They
him.
drafted Holly 2020.
How did that
Played
year
a whole
look
year.
Wait,
with them two together?
Holly and Darren.
Yeah.
let me double
It
check.
looked awkward because I remember him playing. He was
Yeah,
playing
because
good.
then he went
they
to
were
Indy.
playing good,
'cause then he
though.
went
They
to
were-
Indy and started going crazy.
No.
right?
Before that,
He
he
was
was
going crazy
actually
there.
thinking about getting rid of De'Aaron because Holly was playing good during that time.
Yeah. So they spent a season and a half together, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because halfway through, then we went to Indy, and then
Yeah.
he was going crazy.
But they remember they said when they got rid of him and he started playing good in Indy, Sabonis started playing good in Sac. So they was like, oh, that was a perfect trade for us because we.
Oh, they traded for each other.
They traded for each other, yeah. And they got Buddy Hield. So they got Buddy Hield out of Sac. Buddy went to
Indy.
Indy.
It was them two for
for Sabonis.
I want to know how they look
Probably what he
together.
thought Bagley was going to be. for De'Aaron.
I ain't got my.
Exactly.
Let me
They
see.
get they shit Bagley to Detroit.
Let me double check.
They said, "Fuck you." That was.
And that's when I thought they had a good team. They had all them young players, but they just turned it in Detroit.
Let me double check.
It's crazy. Like when you, it's crazy. Like you were the number one player in the country, right? You're number one player in the country, and then your confidence getting knocked off to the point where you don't recover.
Yeah.
Because even you go to Detroit, boom, let's go.
Right away.
Yeah.
But guess who?
Even in Sacramento, like
What's his name
you supposed to be
there,
Sabonis.
right?
Wiseman ended up coming later, but he was there 2 years, I think.
I believe they
before
were
Wiseman
39 and
was there.
52 in games they played.
No, but how did Hallie? What did the numbers look like?
Let me see.
Bagley wasn't playing bad, but
It's like 14 and 6 for Halliburton.
He was young.
he was a rookie.
That's 14-6 as a rookie.
Yes. That's what
Year and a half.
It's fucking good.
he was balling.
That's good.
It wasn't what
mean-
Aaron was doing, but they was
What he
looking at
is
him
now,
like, yo,
you're
we got
like,
something.
I mean, what was
They was like, yo, we got something.
was Sabonis already All Star? If so, was Sabonis an All Star?
Hey, where's
Indy-
Sabonis?
in
Indiana?
Sabonis
Sabonis
came from Indiana. It's like, I don't even know Sabonis before Sacramento.
Oh, they-
Because it was him and Miles. Him and Miles was killing.
Yeah, Sabonis was the All-Star 2020, 2021.
Two-time
shit.
before the
Okay.
before the
Wait.
trade.
Went to
Two-time All-Star before the trade.
Oh, then that was a
They needed
great,
to offload.
That was a great ass.
Buddy Hield and Halliburton forced.
Nah, that was a great ass on both sides. I mean, that's a great trade, Dan, because 14-6 can get you a 2-time All-Star. Right? You said he was 2-time?
Yeah, let me double check.
Well, what you see where their mind was at with the two ball dominant
worked
players,
out.
though. I think they was trying to get
One of them had to go.
One of them had to
No,
go.
no.
So you can go straight up De'Aaron Fox.
But you would have to.
No, but what I'm saying is you got rid of someone who wasn't an All-Star or All-NBA player, and you grabbed
And you
an
got
All-Star
one.
for him.
Yeah.
So that means it's like he showed that he can run his team. So they was like, yeah, we'll give you this. And they was like, hell yeah, you can have an All-Star.
Yeah.
So Kings traded Halliburton, Buddy Hield, Tristan Thompson to the Pacers for Sabonis,
Thompson.
Justin Holiday, Jeremy Lamb in the 2023 second round.
Yes,
Good
it
trade.
was yeah, this is.
Good trade.
So actually, Indy
Hallie-
gave up more. They gave up more to get.
At the time, but
Yeah,
like
they
in
gave-
hindsight, you're like, okay,
They
this
gave
worked
up
out for
Jeremy
us,
Lamb.
but
Well,
you
they
didn't know that
got
at
Jeremy
first.
Lamb. Who else?
So the Kings traded Halliburton, Buddy Hield, Tristan Thompson to the Pacers and got Sabonis, Justin Holiday, Jeremy
Justin.
Lamb.
They got Justin.
Jerry Lamb. Yeah.
Jeremy Lamb.
Lamb didn't play though. They
2023
got
second
him
round.
out of there. Who was the what was the pick?
2023 second round pick. Let me double check.
They got a
that.
second round pick in exchange. So
Yeah,
they
be one of
basically
the best
got
trades
Justin
in a minute.
Holiday and
They gave it. I mean, they gave a bunch
Justin
of
played
pieces.
good for them too.
Yeah.
No, he was killing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We say,
All right,
yeah.
Sacramento.
I think it ended up being Jordan Walsh, but who traded to Boston. So,
I said Darren Fox catching straight.
Yeah.
For no reason.
That was a crazy.
Yeah, that's
that was
a
crazy
straight for no
trade.
reason.
he in the
Crazy
family, Brandon.
trade.
He in the
I
family.
don't like that straight.
No, I'm saying, but he catches straight for no reason. Like Darren Fox.
Because he just didn't want.
Now he got to see this dude 4 times this year.
But I said he catches straight on some shit that, like,
That
this
you
is personal
did.
between y'all. Why you
Yeah,
throwing
why
You
me
bringing
in? Like,
me
what?
into it.
Talk
Yeah,
about it.
like-
He
As
talked
of
about
right now,
Darren
I'm
Fox
wrong.
more than
Wait a
Bagley
minute,
and
nigga.
Luka.
What happened?
What?
He tried to fly into Slovenia and they hemmed that nigga up.
Or do you think he's mad?
You will say this publicly. You will say this.
Or do you think he's throwing a shot because he got fired?
That's what
Oh,
I'm
for
saying,
sure,
too.
he mad.
Yeah.
So who is he throwing a shot at the Kings?
Kings.
But why
I
you doing
messed
this
up.
up?
I fucked up, but
I
they
fucked up by
pushed
keeping
me
him,
into
yeah.
it. Pushed me into
You
it.
the one made the wrong pick.
Facts.
That's why your ass got to go.
Vlade and Divac.
4-year gym. You
They done ran into that
Get on
nigga in the
up outta here,
bathroom.
man.
They called him in the bathroom.
Get on out here,
So
man.
say this. You gonna say this? You're gonna kill yourself.
It's, you know,
Well, you said that was the Slovenian magazine, though, right?
Croatian
Croatian?
website, but that
Oh.
goes that whole
Oh
region.
yeah, they got
Croatia's
some
a good
drama
city,
over
too.
there.
The whole
They gonna
region.
fix
I'm
this.
telling you, it's
The whole
wrong.
region niggas is wild.
Especially if he
different.
said the dad and him was at it, that means the dad and them have seen each other before
Yeah,
somewhere.
they
That boy, you look
I
just like your
remember you
dad.
from that heist. You trying to steal that money from them people.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. After a historic season, Aces superstar Asia Wilson joined some elite company. She joined Cynthia Cooper as the only players in league history to be named unanimous MVP. Wilson received all 67 first-place votes to win her third career MVP. This season, Asia Wilson
fourth
averaged
place
a
voter.
WNBA record 26.9 points per
never
game,
mind.
along with 11.9 rebounds, 2.6 blocks, 1.8 steals per game. Became the first player in WNBA history to surpass 1,000 points on the season while setting the season single total rebounding record. Obviously, Angel Reese averaged more rebounds per game, but Asia played more games and got that record. Aces struggled, though, to follow the success they had last season, winning the championship, and I believe, 34 games, which was a record at that point. They finished fourth in the W. So, Lexie, gotta ask you, did Asia Wilson deserve to be the unanimous MVP?
Oh yeah, yeah.
No ifs, ands, or
No
buts.
question. No question. Historic season. You know, they dealt with some injuries. They had some, off-court stuff surrounding the organization. Mm-hmm. And she was able to, just battle through that and show up every day and do her job. So you got to give her credit for that.
In the white tees,
The white tees,
fresh ones.
straight out the pack.
How many points did she finish with?
Total points or average? Let me double check.
1,000 points.
she's nice though. I see. Yeah, we got to see her live this year
We did.
in Vegas. That game was cracking too.
We were at the game.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Aces. Rolled out the red
That four
carpet.
position right now is elite in the W.
1,021 points.
Yep. And played 38 games. But again, shout out to Aces. Rolled out the red carpet. Had the chicken wings on deck.
Hell yeah, the family room was cracking.
Family room was turned up.
Chicken tenders.
Is this did she average the most points?
Shout out to
Most
Lawrence
points per
Pickens.
game in WNBA history.
Okay, so
Which was what, 20?
Hit me
She
up,
averaged
Boo.
26.9.
26. So even if there wasn't the added 4 games, she would still have the highest.
That average would have still been the highest in WNBA
okay.
history. Yeah, regardless of games played.
Because I was looking at the assist stuff, and I guess the highest average was what's the passer?
Vandersloot?
Vandersloot. Yeah. Average double.
So Asia, 3 MVP awards. There's only 3 players besides herself in WNBA history that have done that.
Cheryl.
Lauren Jackson, Lisa Leslie, and our very own Cheryl Swoop.
Cheryl.
Woo woo. Shout out to Cheryl.
And she's only what, 26?
Yep, we got drafted the same year.
27? Jesus.
Yep. Right.
All right, so she can get.
Oh, she's
Our
20,
draft
she turned
class
28.
is crazy.
28 August.
Our
8th.
draft class is
Oh,
crazy.
let me try that again. She turned 28?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
She a young 28 though.
That changed shit.
Man.
What you think, Rashad? You like it?
Think about what?
Her getting MVP, you like it?
Unanimous MVP, you agree?
Well deserved,
Okay. Okay, Sean.
for sure.
So she already has 3 MVPs?
3 MVPs,
2 defensive player of the years.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 chips.
2 chips.
2 chips, 3.
She can hang it up now and be one of the best.
She's 28.
3 MVPs,
She's just getting started.
2 chips,
Signature-
2 finals MVP,
signature shoe
2
on the
finals
way.
MVPs too?
Huh?
3 finals MVP.
Oh.
Oh, no.
1.
2.
1, right? She only went.
Chelsea won last.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
And,
Shit,
and
I
her,
mean-
her own exclusive white tees coming out. So you gotta respect the promo marketing.
Pro Club should just send her a bunch of shirts. Just go crazy.
I mean, she's going to put 5 on the low end MVP.
Well, we'll see if that team's, they keep the team together.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
girl, though.
with the money. I mean, the
I
thing
mean,
is,
just just
cap-
from a money perspective, it's gonna be hard. I mean, no,
Yeah, that little,
go up for another few years.
Caitlin Clark is coming now.
Listen, relax.
but they're gonna
The new
keep bringing.
CBA.
But they keep switching.
I mean, but we'll see what happens.
Let-
I mean, as like a basketball nerd in me,
moment.
I've always been like,
this is an
how they
Asia
keep,
moment.
like, why is this team
No,
still
they said
together?
5
Like,
more.
it's amazing that they're
Yeah.
able to keep this team together with all them picks.
So
Exactly.
we feel that way about
Exactly.
the Celtics now this
Under the-
season. How
under
y'all
the
keep
table.
getting niggas? Where's all this money
Where's all
coming
this money coming from?
Break this thing up.
I mean, shout out to them,
You
but
know,
it's
we worked
like-
our hardest to mess with
Yeah.
Tatum's confidence and mess with Jaylen Brown's confidence. They appear to be.
good-
She's probably
Well,
gonna rank
then-
5
You think
What,
5 or
MVPs?
6? With all them other girls coming in?
at 28 years old.
You see them other.
This side of the couch.
Those girls is younger still. They're gonna be
I don't
young.
think, but no, but you know,
So when
who
you're
but you know who's very underrated that y'all don't realize is very, very close is Nafisa in Minnesota.
Yeah,
Yes.
Nafisa is-
She's not as behind Asia as people probably think. 'Cause
It's
she
just
doesn't
a
get
team.
talked about as much.
Yeah.
But she's very, very close.
The Lynx creeping on a come up.
She's gonna be the best player at least until 31.
Who,
She still got.
Asia?
We'll see.
I'm telling you, Fee's
Right
right there.
Who's the best player in the W? Without the stats.
Without the stats.
What does that mean?
Just rolling the ball up.
Just rolling the ball.
Both
up?
sides of the court.
Asia
included?
Wilson.
Okay.
Who's the best player?
I mean,
Well, what do we
gotta
roll the
ask
ball
Lexie.
up
Yeah, what
playing
do you
1-on-1? Yeah.
I mean, there's a few.
I don't understand how you're gonna be understanding what I'll be saying.
There's
when
a
I
few.
say
What about your definition?
What about Olga?
Who is
What
the
does
best,
roll the ball
the best
out mean?
player? The
Guard,
best player
power-
in the W, and we're not including or
Well, because
going by
if
stats.
a little guard goes against a big post player when you play one-on-one,
We're not talking about playing them one-on-one. We're talking
What's
about,
up,
we
girl
know
that
the
play for
scouting
Chicago?
report of the league, right? So if you can say, who are the best players, top 5?
Oh, I'm
no
still going-
stats.
I'm still going-
Take teams away. Yeah, your team.
just
like,
you.
You're in the.
you.
We're
We're
saying
doing,
who's
we're
the
doing
best
a Gilbert
player.
Arena draft.
We're saying who's the best player, not the best
Asia
team.
Wood. Asia.
Who's the
Asia.
best
I mean, I'm
player
gonna go-
without the stats?
Asia Wilson.
For me, it's Asia, Feast,
Stewie.
Dewey, depending on.
So three
you like, 'cause-
bigs.
I told you that 4 position in the W right now is very.
It's the
elite.
best
Play for
position.
Chicago.
It's very
Who's that
elite.
one
It's
girl
very,
play
the
for
best
Chicago?
position for
I
the
think
whole
so
W.
right now is at the
The
4.
light-skinned girl that
Kennedy Carter.
Kennedy Carter. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Kennedy Carter as a guard. Yeah.
She's fucking.
Kennedy can go. Kennedy
That was
can
crazy
go.
as
She's.
we just thought she was like
All right,
some
here's the question.
defensive rugged player.
Kelsey
Who would you
Mitchell,
pay to go
Indy.
see?
See, that's not your.
Who would be
Like-
paid to see?
I know where this is going. I know.
Who would
That's a
you
very-
pay
But that's
Rashad, are you trying to corner us into an answer right now?
No,
Yes.
I'm asking you a simple question.
Well, personally, I would pay to go see Lexie and the Sparks.
Thank you.
Because you got to remember,
you.
Not if
when
that
you
coach
talking about
still there
roll out,
hating.
you
Not
got
if
to
that
remember,
coach still there
when you're
hating.
talking about rolling out the
that
ball,
coach still there.
rolling out
You
the
gotta
ball
go.
means
He ain't gonna let you play. You know,
if you're a very high assist person, that's gone.
If I want to
Because
go
you
see
take
a,
team away, it's just you.
if I want to go see a female
That's
hooper
not what we're
hoop,
doing.
right? If I want to go see a female
I'm going to
hooper
see
hoop, right?
Enrique.
All right,
Shit.
who am I going to go see?
That's not.
I'm going to watch Enrique.
So Enrique is one.
Fuck.
Like that's somebody's like,
I'm
yo,
going to watch
hey, yo, if
Enrique.
I could pick
See, roll-
any
roll the
I'm
team
going to
ball
watch
out.
Enrique.
I
I'm
wanna
going to
see
go
Enrique.
watch Asia. I'm going to go
But you
watch
said just
Caitlin
roll the
Clark.
ball out.
Caitlin Clark, Asia, Enrique. I love
Shit.
I love Kelsey's game,
yeah,
and I love
I
Kennedy.
watch Rakia
I like
on our
Kennedy.
I like it.
team.
I became a fan of
game.
Kennedy's
I
after I
like
saw
I'm
her
going to
live.
watch
I said, yo, that
I'm going
shit.
to come watch Rakia.
She hoop like
Plays
that.
I like
us.
Rakia.
She hoop.
If she had an offense catered around her more,
I think what's the
Boy.
funny is I think Kennedy kind of came out of this whole situation a lot better.
yeah,
Because when the eyes got on her, she performed.
show her
Start
game.
hooping, yeah.
It's not like, because no one knew who she was. They just thought she was this grunt player that just
No,
fouled
Kennedy's not
everybody.
afraid. She's not afraid of the moment.
And she came out there like, wait, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was like,
Who
yo.
is that? That's what everyone said. I remember. I remember when that
Don't look like
game
that.
happened. Everyone was like, "Who the fuck
Fuck is that? Yeah, she out there. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Like, okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
got some
Sorry
shit.
about that.
No, it's just what it looked
I mean,
like.
Caitlin
I like
Clark.
to see.
No,
what it
there's a
looked
lot of
see it.
players.
So how about yourself?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
know
who would
we
you-
paying
Who
for.
are you paying?
We know.
We already know. We don't have to ask him.
like. Dodie definitely don't got to ask.
Like,
I'm the leader of the Clark effect.
Okay.
okay.
The leader, Jean Grey and them.
In them.
Omega level mutant. I believe.
Mega level.
Okay.
We're going all the way with it. I said unanimous. She ain't get it. But when you set the bar high, you coming fourth.
You think she'll get MVP in the next 2 years?
No, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Rookie year, fourth place.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's a
very-
wrap.
That's crazy.
It's a wrap.
Very
It's a
impressive.
wrap.
So
And she underperformed.
But I don't.
you
I
think
don't
Asia
know.
Wilson don't have something to say about
That's
it?
what I'm saying.
No, she
She's gonna
does.
have
No,
to-
Asia's gonna have something to say every year. But if this is her top year, historic year, and then Caitlin at rookie year, first at the 4.
I feel like there's like 2 or 3 players that are now just coming into
their own.
MVP consideration that haven't won one yet. So y'all think it's like Caitlin, Asia. There's like 3, 4 players that
Where's
are
Enrique?
still-
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that.
She hasn't. Enrique, like,
No.
Is that?
Nafisa?
Like, Nafisa is just now getting her flowers as far as MVP conversation.
how old is she?
She's younger than me. 2 years younger than me.
Shout out
So
Alex
she's
Bailey.
26?
Enrique hasn't even gotten that MVP conversation
So
yet.
if you really think about it, this is the first guard that's actually in the conversation.
28 yesterday.
He's just 28?
Yes, and I am happy about that because I'm like, where the fuck are all the
Where are all
guards?
the guards? So Caitlin's
all the
representing the
guards?
first
Like,
guard.
no. Guards is like this next 4 or 5 years is gonna be guard heavy.
That's what you said.
Which I love for us.
Yeah.
Paige coming,
Juju
Juju coming.
It's gonna be.
It's emergence. That's what I was saying.
Then
Like
you got Floje. You got a bunch of
Floje
guards that's
coming.
gonna be coming in, kind of balancing out.
Haley.
Haley
And
Van Lith.
it's the newer style. It's just like back 2000s versus 2010s, weeding out some of the past first, and they just limited to this, this
Yeah, this like
one-minded.
hybrid 1-2
Now these
is
hybrid
finally
1-2s is-
becoming
yeah.
acceptable in the W. In the past, it wasn't as acceptable or built around.
Right.
These 3-point shooting, the ball dominant,
Yeah, see,
not playing.
somebody like Enrique is gonna be like,
a lot of girls too with
like
signature shoes.
Yeah, like Enrique is gonna be one of those girls that be like, yeah, she was a scorer in her time, and then it's like we needed someone that can pass a little bit more, and then 2 years from now, that's all they're gonna want.
Is the
What
Enrique?
Enrique doing?
But Kelsey Mitchell kind of did the
was
same
passing
thing.
it.
But they
Enrique
just
was
scoring
passing that
machines.
shit this year too. Yeah. She averaged like 4 or 5 assists actually. Fuck. All the damn scoring she
She
does.
was like, okay,
All the
God
scoring
damn it.
she does, though, she was still
I see
passing.
you
And
down
she I
there.
think she was leading the league in steals at one point.
When you
like,
got a rookie coming in, 18, 8 and 5, nasty on 46, 40, what was it? What's her 43% from? And then 40 from 3?
who?
I'm no 38.
30?
38,
Who?
Caitlin.
She did not shoot that high from 3, I don't think.
38?
No, she was like low 30s.
Let me give it to you, Shot. 34.4% from
What was the
three.
field goal?
Field goal percentage was 42%.
42, 41.
But her 34,
from
But again,
34 is
this
different.
is her lowest.
Yeah, way
This is
different.
probably the
Her
lowest.
34 is different because
probably
it's
the
from
lowest.
so far.
And it's major, highly contested. All of them are highly contested.
Yeah,
Like,
she's not getting very many.
no.
wide
Like, you know,
looks.
but just basketball, if you're just a casual, you would look at the 34 and say, oh, she's not a great shooter.
No.
That's not
Look
how
at
you...
the shot.
That's a
Like, she's
40.
shooting
That's
from
40 to
50
me.
feet.
Same with Sabrina.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
Like a
what they
lower
shoot.
30s, but the
You
level of difficulty is
it's
crazy.
30.
They're getting
39.
doubled. They got to run around. They're shooting from 52 feet. Like, so their 34 is actually more impressive than you think it is. It's not the
Tell
normal
you, when you
34.
look at the numbers in the W and you see they're kind of lower, and it's because they be playing fucking defense,
Yeah.
not people who can shoot.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get no space to get these wide open shots like they do in the NBA. Like,
Facts.
that's just a difference. They just
Lock it
play
up.
different. Yeah.
So WNBA playoffs tipped off this weekend. All the higher seeds came away with wins at home.
That shit gets exciting.
Liberty, Lynx, Sun, and Aces
I know, we
took
need some
1-0
spice,
series lead.
girls. Come on.
So Aces are looking to become the second team in W history to at least three-peat. But Lex, I got to ask you, which team is the biggest threat to stopping the Aces' quest? For a
I
three-peat?
think it's the Lynx.
You think the Lynx? Fisa Collier got
Yeah.
them ready to play.
I think it's the Lynx. They're well coached. They're always well prepared. I mean, I played in Minnesota. I know what that preparation looks like, what the adjustments look like. And they've like just pretty much been under the radar for most of the season. So I just don't think they have like that much pressure. So they get to go play free and do their thing.
Earlier in the season, I recall players and the coach from the team saying they weren't getting the respect they deserved. I believe during the Commissioner's Cup after they got some
Yeah,
big
she
W.
said it. Cheryl definitely said that shit.
Like y'all not,
Y'all gonna respect us.
yeah, y'all,
But they, I
y'all
mean,
not watching the right teams, but
yeah, they're, I mean, what, they're second
Yeah,
place?
they're the 2 seed.
So,
right now, might be sending Diana Taurasi to Chilling's Island in the near future.
yeah.
Get that
So,
retirement tour.
can they, how many? They got 38 games right now? And then next year's going to be what?
No, it's
We're at 40.
40.
You got 40? And then for how long?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure within the
More
next 2
games?
years it'll be at 50.
I mean, it's gonna have to be more now.
I'm gonna say
In
it.
the next 3 years, we're gonna have 3 more teams.
Yeah, it's gonna be 50. It's gonna be 50.
But I don't know.
by
I don't know
2026
what
for
they're
sure.
gonna do.
Good.
I mean, it's good, but
Cause that right there, that salary
gonna be
salary has to
more-
go
I'm
up.
about to say salary.
because I think we only have what 1 or 2 back-to-backs a year so far. So we don't even really have back-to-backs like that right now. So those will probably just get added in.
It'll be a 50 game. Yeah,
The game season's cool.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Oh.
of games.
Shaw, you brought up, you said you are the leader of the Clark Effect.
We talk about the 65.
So fresh off being named unanimous AP Rookie of the Year, first team All WNBA selection, Caitlin Clark made her WNBA playoff debut this weekend. The Fever reached their first postseason since 2016. They did get smacked by the Sun in Game 1. Clark finished 11 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, 4 for 17 from the field, 2 for 13 from 3. Are you surprised by Caitlin Clark's struggles in her WNBA playoff debut?
Nope. Shots gonna go down. I was pleased about her aggression. First playoff game, 17 shots. She passed the ball well. She didn't turn it over. I think that was her big adjustment. I think she could walk away from that particular game. And Connecticut is one of the top defensive teams in the league. Carrington's not gonna let her get off. And I know Bonner's not gonna let her get. They all pride themselves on making sure she don't get off. I'm gonna keep it classy. But it's one of those testaments where you see a girl like her with the abilities that she has, using this first game as like a chess move. I think that the one thing that we know about Caitlin is she always bounces back. So she's gonna bounce back. And I think it's gonna be a little bit tougher on the team collectively, but Connecticut has just always been solid. They jumped on them. So Caitlin gotta hit shots, Kelsey gotta hit shots, they gotta make plays.
Like, you surprised at all by Caitlin's?
No, I mean, like we just said earlier, her shots are not the easiest shots. So some games she gonna hit more, some games she not gonna hit as many. But yeah, her and Kelsey, I mean, they shot 4 for 23 from 3, I think. I don't think that's gonna happen again. But Connecticut, well coached, defensive, like crazy people. They take pride in that shit. They don't mind if they score 50 points. If you score less than 50, they're happy with that. And then they started length on Caitlin. And DB's one of the few players at that position that is capable of doing that at that size. So,
Facts.
yeah.
So before playoffs started, a lot of people thought that the Fever could be, a team.
I mean, they're still
could make some noise.
young. None of them have any playoff experience.
No.
So,
You can see it. It's
yeah,
out there.
it's a different
When
environment.
was this game? When was this game?
I believe Sunday.
Sunday. It was early.
Yeah, what were you doing on Sunday?
They had more views though,
They
right?
had
You
the
see
most
views.
views.
Yeah.
Like almost double.
1.6.
Yeah, they had
Over
more
double.
views than,
1.4? Was it
the-
1.4?
I think it was 1.8.
Yeah, they had more views. than,
1.8
If I'm not mistaken,
They
let
were
me
the
pull
only
up.
ones. They were the only
Shah,
ones
you
on
did bless
ABC, bro.
us.
They were the only ones on ABC.
ABC, yeah.
But that still looked like amazing on a Sunday.
Yeah,
Early?
Yeah, I wanna say
1.84
football
million
on too.
views on ABC. Competing against NFL Sunday.
ABC is regular TV, right?
Yeah. I mean, but still.
Yeah.
It's not
it's not.
HBO, just regular ass.
Nah,
Well,
not
maybe-
WNBA. A WNBA game on ABC randomly.
ABC is regular TV. Every other thing is on cable. You have to have cable to watch some of the games versus regular. So more people can just watch regular.
Right,
7 is
exactly.
Channel 7.
Exactly. You got to put
You know
that
what
in
I mean?
context.
No,
Yeah,
that-
put it in-
but the
It's still
context
impressive.
is
It's still
they used to
impressive.
do it back in the day. It was
And
the
it wasn't that many
they
numbers.
Would change to keep changing the
No,
channel.
I'm just
They
talking
keep
about
going.
today's
boom, boom, boom. Now they stop and they're like, oh.
Like
oh.
NFL, like you got the NFL package to watch some of
Shut
these games. But look, I missed the game because I was like Connecticut. I was whooping on the baby's ass.
Damn.
Right? Yeah, it was getting smacked down on. Yeah, it's okay. Yes,
No Gilly.
the right context. I was smacking on the baby's ass.
With no
Whooping a
physical
little
abuse.
baby's ass, whooping somebody's ass, young whippersnapper.
Mentally and
However you want to
emotionally.
use it, whatever context you want to use it in.
In a
It can
video
be-
game.
It can be hold him up, smack his booty, however, bend him over the knee, smack his booty, however you want to use it.
Metaphorically, with the video game.
Talking about you.
Talking about me?
Talking about your son.
He keep picking on the kid.
I'm like Connecticut, picking on kids.
The Fever kids? Yeah.
Leave our kids.
Yeah, the kids.
The kids, right? They little kids right now compared to the older group.
Facts.
They
I
are.
understand. I'm sorry. I didn't get there. I wasn't one of those views because I was.
When do they play again? Tonight or
We
tomorrow?
were playing a video game against
They should play tonight, right?
a growing child. There's two games.
Two games
Oh,
tonight.
speaking of that,
And,
I
nope,
need to-
they play tomorrow.
It's too late.
I got his cake right in there.
It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, son.
Yeah.
Cakes are on Brandon.
We have a no cake
Yeah,
around
no more
Mr.
cakes
B
for Brandon.
I have this.
effective
Keep the
to at
cakes
least the end
away
of
from
September.
Brandon.
I need to ship this to him.
Long as y'all
They thought I was playing. I got
Long as
the
y'all don't
cake
try to-
for him.
Good, you have a cake for Brandon's son.
It's his birthday. What?
No cake.
What about what? Can't buy him a cake?
We had the nice Mr. B cake.
Who plays tonight?
Yeah, we don't.
Hey, shout out to Barry Bonds.
It had weed on it?
Dream, Liberty, Storm Aces.
No facts. Do we need baseball teams too?
Yeah.
We need baseball teams too.
Dodger Jenkins.
Red Sox.
Some baseball jerseys? Oh, all right.
I gotta be a baseball fan too now.
What you mean?
Gil,
We
you
is
know what
taking
team you got to be a
over.
fan of.
Celtics,
We're taking
Red
over.
Sox.
And hockey, too. 'cause
Patriots.
hockey
And
about to start.
hockey.
Yeah,
And
hockey about
I
to
seen
start,
them
yeah.
with this
Yeah,
shit.
we
They
definitely gotta
got
get
a
our
fly
hockey
jersey.
If we go to a hockey
You
game,
got a cake?
LA
did get his
King-
son
LA
a
King.
cake.
What does it say on it?
what does the cake say on it?
Don't give it to him. He gonna throw it.
You can't be 15
Nah.
within 50 feet of a cake.
He got water in the system.
Oh, you got that good, that Susie cake.
I got the Susie kid. That's what I'm saying, baby.
Don't give it to Brandon.
Gilbert, best Madden player ever, Jennings.
Yeah, so he get to open his cake in front of his friends, man.
They don't say happy birthday?
Hell no! No.
Look at this cake.
Because this could have came from his daddy, then he got to open up and see my name.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know.
Gil, do not drop the cake, please.
Throw it.
Do not,
What kind of cake
please,
is it? I want
please don't throw
something.
the
We
cake.
didn't get any cake yesterday.
Yeah, we can split this.
Well, yeah, you guys can have cake today. Yeah, we
What
can have
kind of
some-
cake was that yesterday anyway?
I don't know.
It looked like a bunch of shit on it.
I can't believe you threw it like that.
Gilbert, best Madden player ever, Jennings.
They don't let me use it couple words I couldn't put. Trust me, what I
Oh,
wanted.
You want to
letter. Trust me,
like,
I write you a
excuse me?
whole letter. Dear son.
Sorry, motherfucker.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see him saying that.
Oh no, I did try to put that on there,
Excuse me, we cannot put that
but it
on,
was PH. It was PH.
please.
Okay. It's been a testing day. So, question for you, Lexie. Obviously, I think WNBA Finals now best of 5. Would you ever want to see it expand to a best of 7 format?
I don't really know.
It's 5 for the whole thing, even finals.
Just for finals, best of 7.
So what is it now?
It's
best
best
of
of
3.
3, best of 5, best of 5.
What was it before?
they go
Used to
3.
be single elimination.
Oh, they go 3.
It used to be college style.
Yes. Yeah, hated that.
3 is crazy.
I got
3?
I got.
Well, that's
Well, yeah,
what it was
but
back
you
in the
get
day.
2 home games, and then if
I
you
like the
trick
format,
off one of
though.
the
Didn't
home
the NBA
games, you
used to
gotta
do
go
5?
finish.
No, NBA.
Yeah,
used
for
to
the
be-
first round.
First round.
Right?
Yeah.
And then they used to, and then
7-7.
and then 7-7. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And then it was
know
like
if I- I
one.
don't
Was
know
it
if
before? It was
seven.
like. What was it 1-3-1? No. What was that?
2-3-2 for the
I think
finals.
maybe once like
Is it be
you get more
2-3-2?
teams.
3,
We already play
2.
each other.
No,
so
2 home games.
3 road
away,
games.
3 road games, and then you finish off home court advantage.
Oh shit.
The last 2.
Because of the traffic. Because of the traveling.
Because in the 80s, they didn't want to go from
So imagine
Yeah, they
losing
go-
3 straight on the road.
Yeah.
Niggas was flying
It was before. It
TWA.
was before the Pistons got their plane and realized, oh, we can do private.
Gotcha.
Private? Oh shit.
Imagine that getting ready for flying back then like that.
Going,
about-
to,
yeah,
going
like-
to the airport
because of-
like a regular nigga.
Yeah. Like yeah, we got this game 5 tomorrow.
But it was the good old days, so anybody could pull up to the game.
That was
What?
us, shit.
Like nigga, I'm me.
Going through
Like
TSA pre-check.
walking
And
through-
Michael Jordan got all them people. That's Michael Jordan.
Hey, airport back in the day.
Back up. motherfucker, back up.
I remember that though.
I ain't taking a picture with no nigga.
No, before it was planes. I remember meeting Shane Battier up in the airport as a kid. Like they used to still be.
You could go through TSA without a ticket and go all the way to the
They used to
gate.
go on the Southwest and go to whatever it was they were going, like Summer League.
I think we all still get on flights and shit.
We still get on regular flights
Yeah, you see me getting on the
No,
flight.
I'm saying the
No, as
NBA
a-
though. Like I'm
as-
talking about as an
no,
NBA
as
team
teams.
as a team.
though. I'm talking about as an NBA team though. Like Summer League. Did they fly?
Summer League. Oh, I don't know.
Wait, do they make guys like fly like on commercial during Summer League, or do they all just go on the private?
That's a good
No,
question, Brandon.
nah. We all leave from the facility. I mean, from the city.
They fly the
Remember,
whole
we're in the
group.
city
They
flying
fly
in.
them all private.
Yeah,
Summer League?
yeah. We all in our cities.
That's always been a thing.
Practicing and then they fly.
And then go to
Yeah,
Vegas.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
might not have
using
been
the charter
Shane
on the
Battier,
Summer League
Well, I
squad?
was saying.
You wouldn't say that.
It
wasn't
I couldn't miss that head.
Oh, it might have been Shane Battier.
7. That's a lot of
Wait, so-
games.
No, Summer League. Wait, so in Summer League, you practice and then we all get on the flight together.
Yeah.
We go, right? But it's private, or do we go on commercial?
Private.
Private.
Everybody gets to fly on the private?
You didn't play Summer League?
You know, yeah.
I know, but I don't remember flying.
Same flights that we
Private.
use for regular
Same flights.
season.
I know, but I don't
Because you was
remember
probably in
flying
Milwaukee.
private,
Then
though.
you. Where did y'all play Summer League at?
We played Summer League in Vegas, but I think we flew commercial back then.
No.
I'm telling you.
Nah, bro.
Hell no. Not
Hell
back then.
no. Not a chance. Not a chance. Not a chance.
I don't remember flying.
Probably
Summer
leaving.
League.
Probably leaving.
Or you made a decision you wanted to fly on your own.
Nah, because we was in practice. Like you said, we all left together, so we was all. I don't think we
You got
flew.
on the flight. You got on the flight.
Half of them niggas on the Summer League team don't play.
Yeah,
on the so I don't.
But they in the facility. They're part of the team. It's like
Right.
a fucking road trip or a field trip. Everybody get on the bus.
nigga.
Everybody got their permission slip.
I
Nigga,
think
then
they
you
flew
sign your
commercial.
permission slip, nigga.
Nah,
think
they
they flew
fly commercial, man. That's hard because you got to get all the seats for the bigs and all that. Nah,
We did that shit overseas, but not over.
No, I know overseas.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah,
It was
overseas.
in the
Yeah, that's the only thing I remember walking
vans
through the
and-
regular airport.
Wait. Shane Battier would have been playing Summer League.
It was his rookie year. He was.
He came in with me.
I know. I was a young kid. Yeah, he was signed to Oakley. Remember, he was the first Oakley basketball.
Whoa, we were playing here in L.A.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
So we were.
He must have been flying
back. He probably was leaving.
Okay.
Yeah, because we was here at
Long
the
Beach?
pyramid. Yeah, we was
Ah,
at the
the
pyramid.
good old days.
I know, but the whole team was with him. So because he was with because his rookie year was with Sacramento, right?
No, Memphis.
Memphis.
Right?
Yeah, Memphis. Yeah. His rookie year was in Memphis. Yeah, they was all in the airport.
Right? Well, that was a sorry ass team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Memphis. Yep.
And then he went to Houston.
Yep.
Oh, Grizzly.
When he became
Wait.
this guy.
He was with him and
Because
Eddie Jones.
Gasol was in Atlanta and got traded.
Yeah, 6th overall pick by the Vancouver Grizzlies.
Yeah, Vancouver Grizzlies.
Yeah.
But then I think they shifted to Memphis during that changeover.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't. I don't remember either.
Oh. Yeah, see, I think we were flying commercial.
Lexie, how about for yourself? Obviously, WNBA shifted to charter flights this season.
So nice.
It was
How many did you get on?
Just a handful. But it was still really nice. It was nice. I will say, they do give us like small planes for some trips. So it was still kind of cramped. But not sitting in the airport and doing security and skipping all that. It was so nice. And leaving right after the games instead of having to stay.
So which one is better, first class or cramped private jet?
Oh, cramped charter flight.
really
For sure.
for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Sitting in the airport, I mean, I'm not tall, obviously, so I don't have the same issues as my taller teammates as far as the space in the planes. The hard part about not flying charter wasn't like the charter plane, it was the time you have to spend in the airport when you can be chilling.
Oh, yeah, because you couldn't leave after the game.
Yeah, you
'Cause
can
have
be
to-
home,
yeah,
you can recover, but we got to spend fucking 3 hours because there's so many of us. We just sit in the airport, eat bullshit, be around
Were you guys getting
germs.
frequent flyer miles at least?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I paid for one of my trips after one of my seasons with Delta.
That was the
in
hustle
Minnesota,
economy.
yeah, because we flew Delta everywhere.
Miles.
Get the
I
miles.
got, that's one thing we did say. We're like, damn, no more miles.
We have like
But-
50,000
but-
miles.
Yep, I paid for a flight to Italy with my miles from one of my seasons.
Benvenuti.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Points.
So
yeah.
if you missed out on all the week 3 specials from Underdog, don't worry, we've got you covered for week 4. There's new specials dropping every day, including a Mahomes free pick dropping Tuesday and a 30% boost profit token ahead of Cowboys Giants on Thursday Night Football. College football heads, there are discounts for you too on Saturday. So head over to the Underdog app, use promo code GIL to get $1,000 in bonus cash with all these special promos. And shout out to our chat. You guys have been diligent. You stayed with us. We pushed through September, bringing you your favorite show.
We did.
You know,
pushed
it was not in our plan.
Pushed through. Yeah, we
Man,
pushed
man,
through.
man, we
Tomorrow's our last day.
Tomorrow's our last day
Ain't
for
gonna
a
see
few
us.
weeks.
See us for a minute.
We got, we'll be off for a couple
It
weeks.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
Gil, you'll be on every single day. I already know. You ain't going nowhere. Here's the
Happy.
shot of the cake. You got for Brandon's son, Gilbert, best Madden player ever, Jennings. You said there were several words you wanted to include on the cake that they would not allow you to do. Shout out
That
Susie
cake probably,
Cakes.
hey, what type of cake is that? Strawberry?
I don't know.
I hope it's vanilla.
It's not like I asked what his favorite bruise.
Key lime pie.
He'd probably do that shit too.
For sure. For sure. No, for sure.
Do you remember?
And throw it at you.
I can't wait till he get here Friday.
Do you guys remember me saying that it's gonna be difficult for the Boston Celtics to win again because everybody on the East got better? Yeah, Kendrick Perkins just tried to make that same take this morning.
Oh,
Of course he did.
big perk.
Narratives. There's time.
I'm just saying, man.
Are you saying that people watch
That's what I
this show?
said. When
Just
does the
saying, it
narrative
sound like
come
it
out?
just sound like an echo. You know what I'm saying?
coming out. They've been watching us.
Sound like a fucking echo. We say shit over here first, and then all of a sudden we see the shit being said somewhere else. I wear the big hat on here first, and then I see motherfuckers wearing the big hat everywhere.
You saw somebody wearing a big hat.
Man, see a lot of people wearing a big hat for the last 8 months.
We did have the underwater pool camera. If we see that on another show,
Yo, can you wear the crown tomorrow?
Yes.
For your birthday?
I know we haven't
Please.
seen the crown
Yeah.
in a while.
For his birthday?
Yeah.
Not my
Yeah.
birthday, bro. I told you it's not my birthday.
Oh God.
birthdays are a social construct.
Not my birthday. Unless
Unless they bring in the
you bring it. Hey.
Oh no, we got you
You
tomorrow.
ain't got shit. Y'all don't pass the peas.
We got you.
You know,
Pass the peas like you used to.
like you used to do, nigga.
Stingy with the peas, Rashad?
Easy with the peas, man. These niggas want to get married and shit.
We got
Want me
10
to
blow
follow?
dolls.
Want me to follow them? Hell no.
We got
I'll watch you niggas from up here.
Gil doing Rose Parks commercial.
Gil, she's like, help me, help me. Like, no, nigga. Die, nigga, die down there.
Ew.
Damn, Sean. All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. I got some sad news to report. Former MVP Derrick Rose was waived by the Grizzlies yesterday, reportedly at his request. Still 1 year left on his 2-year, $6.6 million contract he signed before last season. So Rose was limited to 24 games last season due to various injuries to his knee, hamstring, ankle, and back. He averaged 8 points and 3 assists per game. So Rose's career has been marred by injuries in recent years, but he's a 3-time All-Star, former Rookie of the Year, and made an All-NBA first team the same year that he became the youngest MVP of all time at just 22 years old back in 2010-11. Damn, that's so long ago, man.
That was so long ago.
We old now. Still good looking, still thriving. What are some of your favorite memories of facing or watching vintage D Rose?
You got a lot of them.
Oh, yeah.
The floor is yours.
Floor is yours.
Nice.
Start the documentary off, my brother.
The game winner on me, for sure, at Milwaukee.
Nasty work.
Yeah.
Lights off.
And then him coming down against Miami when he dunked on a big, when he like split the double, and I ain't never seen a point guard come down and dunk on somebody's big like that. That was different.
Dragic.
Yeah, that was, oh,
Cockback.
damn.
Dragic.
I forgot about that.
He tried to block that shit too.
He did try to block
Tried
it.
to block that
But
shit.
he went like,
Bro, he tried to break his neck.
yeah, that was,
Nasty.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Nasty.
That was
He
stupid.
threw that bitch through there too.
What about the one he had against New York when he was on the sideline and against the Bulls and he just came down and just
Oh my Lord.
dunked it?
It was like his engine. I mean, his engine was just.
Fucking nuts.
It was just like nuts, man. It was like
He was
you know how someone
fearless.
builds a car.
Oh, it's when you
Fearless,
jump.
too.
If you got that much explosiveness, it's like just jump. And once you're in the air, you can. It's like jumping on a trampoline. When you jump on a trampoline, and you can just do a bunch of shit before you come down.
People
it's
like we jump. It's just jump. Like he twerked in air also.
He was
It just
bounce. He
like,
was
it
a
just-
bouncer.
It just looked like everything was just so powerful.
Look violent. He was a violent.
Violent layuper, violent.
All of that was everything was violent.
Like,
It was, ooh, quick.
Who you mad at?
Damn. You gotta let him go. You're like, whoa, go ahead. bro.
Crossover hard. Wow. Like
Yes.
Crossover.
Hard as fuck. Bro.
Hey, everybody used to sit on the bench like this, like, yeah,
Damn.
he packed, man. He packed. He just,
Warm me up.
you know, get the ankles heated. You know what? Heat these hips up.
And then he wasn't talking no shit. He was just straight.
Silent assassin, that
He'd
one.
be like, how you doing?
How you doing? Yeah.
He didn't say
Good luck. He'd be like,
shit.
good luck.
Excuse me.
He ain't
Good luck.
celebrate. He ain't do nothing. Just
Who was more violent, him or Russell Westbrook?
Ooh, good question.
During that
He
time.
was-
During that time.
Russ.
Well,
Russ had more to prove.
D-Rose, I mean,
'cause D-Rose was
Russ
so
on just the
with
rim.
it.
Like, when Russ dunked, he dunked hard. D-Rose, like,
Russ was violent, man.
Russ was violent.
It's hard. I can't pick.
like his 0 to 100 was just this way, that way, that way. So, like, he really could have body bagged a lot.
So
of
here's the
people.
difference.
Like, when you talk about ankle breakers, because he didn't have, like,
Yeah.
it's just his, no, D-Rose.
D-Rose.
D-Rose didn't have, his
did.
movements was
He
that.
did. He
No,
had-
his movements was that. Like, he can come at you and just a regular crossover.
Like I saw him do a little.
D Rose had
Right.
the package. He had the spin package. He had the double cross. He had the hang drill. He had all of it.
Yeah, that is not, that's,
I swear he
Like
had
his-
all of it.
More than Russ, though.
Yeah, way more.
Yeah.
But the
No,
thing
no,
is,
yeah,
that
way
Russ,
more, yeah.
Russ was
Yeah.
violent, like we talk about the serial killers. Like he's one of the violent. Walk through your house, don't care about surveillance.
that was,
No mask.
No mask, no gloves.
Look,
I was
Like,
like,
he
Russ
just
was
like
that.
what-
D-Rose gonna put on a
Yeah,
little mask.
D-Rose.
He gonna do it.
he
Russ gonna be
splat the
like,
house.
they the same way. They both
They
the
the
same
same-
way.
they the same-
D-Rose
Yeah, I think D Rose is more like
yeah,
and then Russ is like just
gonna-
walk through and
Boom,
knock
boom,
everything
yeah, yeah,
down.
walk through, slam
and-
the door hard.
Slam the door hard.
I hear.
Crip walk. Slice it down.
walk after.
Yeah, then he'll call the police.
Like,
Like,
D-Rose,
yeah,
yeah.
I did it.
I did it.
Me. I'm over here.
D-Rose,
Like,
yeah.
Sit outside.
I just
Hey.
remember watching him, and I'm just like, man, he can drop a lot of, because he's so explosive and fast and quick and
And
up
quick,
and like
yeah.
it was just
Fucking
he just had
stop.
all like like some people just they can jump high, but they don't have.
But his build, though, look at his build. He had low waist. He had small legs. So he was he had the bow-legged
the shit. So you
He
look at
sure
niggas how
was.
certain people,
only
if you got the
good.
bow-legged niggas and you got the not-knee motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So the bow-legged got a whole different advantage because it's kind of like
That's me,
an
Bolo.
illusion. You looking at the nigga legs and you like,
the fuck?
hitting you with the wobble,
Like
wobble, wobble.
he had to be flexible with his hips
yeah.
too,
Yeah,
everything.
stanky leg.
It's like,
Thank you, like this nigga hit you with
did
the
he ever play football? Does anybody know if he played football?
He definitely had to, yeah. I think
He had to.
He was running back for sure.
He had like, if he didn't play football, it's like wow.
His-
Because everything he had was just like having a football player.
like a football player.
Yeah. And he was doing like ladder shit. Like out there, the dribble over here.
That's what I said. He had all that. Yeah, that's what I said.
all of that.
It's like
nigga.
this
He was
motherfucker
step
played
hard.
football with a basketball in his hand, doing the ladder drills,
Ladder drills, like
twisting his
crazy.
hips, like.
And once he took
It's like
off
they
and
was
he in that air though,
Yeah, all that.
he doing all that extra shit. Man.
Like he was fine. Like he was finding stuff that just.
He hit Andre Miller with one too. Remember he hit Andre Miller fall?
Gosh.
If you're on YouTube, I want to take it back to high school when he was at Simeon.
Going
It's
crazy.
that clip of him in United Center where he hits
Oh,
the windmill.
he's so
Then come
high.
back, get the steal, waits for the defender to catch up to him, and just
Dunks
cock
on
back
him
on
again.
One of my favorite clips to this day. I'll just pull up and watch when I'm bored doing it. But let's shift this forward. Do you believe that Derrick Rose will make the Hall of Fame?
Make the Hall of Fame.
Youngest MVP, NBA history, 3-time All-Star.
He's gonna make.
All things
He's gonna
considered.
make basketball players' version of the Hall
Yeah.
of Fame. Like, from his peers, we're gonna be like, nah, he was a Hall
He
of
was
Fame.
one of
player.
the, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna.
Yeah.
Like, there's nobody who played against him during the time. Just those 2 years, they're gonna be like, he's a Hall of Fame player. But just the Hall of Fame for the world, nah, he's not gonna make it.
Does this side of the couch agree or disagree?
I don't know.
I didn't get to see him play. He was after me.
Do you factor in
Oh,
injuries?
you didn't get to see
I
him.
didn't get to see him.
Do you factor injuries into that situation though? Just
That
when-
for the player.
yeah,
That's what I said.
yeah.
Basketball
Yeah.
players.
When you look at it from the grand scale,
I mean, it's just the injuries, but I mean, to me, I think he should get in just the fact that
I'm
he's the
saying from the
youngest
media,
MVP ever.
look, if he don't get hurt,
Well, that's when that little.
They're not because they don't do it. They don't do it for nobody else.
That's the point that I like to make. Like, if we're gonna do it for him, we have to do it for everybody who got
'Cause
hurt
it's-
and their whole career got shorted because of injury. We have to do that because we don't know the trajectory.
Okay, but what are your awards though? Because he got a finals. I mean, because he got an youngest
That's
MVP, and then he got a first team,
That's it.
and then he got
That's it,
3
though.
All-Stars.
That's it.
That's it, though.
Okay, so who are these other players that we're trying to say that
They're gonna have 7 All-Stars and something like that. It's just gonna hurt.
7 All-Stars ain't shit?
Yeah.
That ain't.
Six all.
I mean,
Six all
six All-
NBAs. Look at that.
Yeah. Okay, throw the NBAs in there, but the All-Stars don't mean nothing to me.
Right, so he just has one MVP, and
The youngest though,
Yeah, all NBA.
but it's still just one.
one.
12,000 points.
How many?
12,000.
And again, everyone's gonna.
Like if he was sitting,
everyone's gonna
like
recognize what.
if he was
what
if he was
could've
sitting
been.
at 20, maybe you can have an argument.
I mean, if Ginobili and them can get in, he can get in.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, but
Nobody's getting in, but
Ginobili had the international career too before. I'm just saying,
and he's getting in with 5 in,
Well, if they're basing it on total body of work,
that's what
career,
that's what
college.
it's supposed
college.
D Rose had a good college career. It wasn't no outstanding.
It was one and done.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Yeah,
got to the, we
you know
got to
what I'm
the
saying?
championship game.
So it wouldn't work in his favor, the whole
doesn't work.
totality.
Whole body
of
of
it.
Yeah, that's it. It doesn't.
which
Just
is
that one season don't highlight, even though it's a remarkable accomplishment, but
Just
It's like he's a player. It's just like anything, man. He's a player MVP. Like if somebody asked me, yo, you get a vote to put him in MVP, yeah.
I mean, if you say
Just off his talent.
you say his name, ain't nobody gonna say
Just his
that.
talent. Like,
But when
we're
you
talking
say his
about talent.
name, all the thing you do is you remember that
be like,
one year.
damn.
You're like, remember that year he
Yeah.
had when he was killing?
I mean, the MVP,
Then he
yeah.
got hurt. It's like, damn, if he wouldn't have got hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit.
Shit. Would he have won another one?
Like, I'm just proud that he.
Do they beat Miami?
But there's still Kobe Bryant. I was never
Just-
really thinking about D Rose like that. I was thinking that, man, he played so incredible, you had to give it to him.
Kobe
That
wasn't
one year he played, like
Kobe
that
wasn't
year, he was like nobody else was doing what he was doing.
Kobe
Who,
wasn't
D-Rose?
winning championships no more after that.
So I'll just
That was
I'll
11.
give you a nugget here and see if this changes your opinion at all.
No.
But every retired MVP has made the Hall of Fame. So you think he'll
But
become
every retired MVP had had longevity.
In the resume.
Remember, his MVP didn't come like everybody else's.
Yeah.
Right? There's
the
only
youngest,
two.
though.
There's only two
Youngest.
people that came that got
That was
MVPs
after
young.
after the what's the name? That was the lockout year?
What year was that? 2010?
No, it was when Bron went to Miami.
That was before the lockout year. Lockout year is 2011.
But
Yeah.
was that something?
Okay.
So like Wes Unseld, right? He got it as a rookie, right? He got MVP as a rookie, but he had a long career. He got his young, and then the rest of his career faltered.
Yeah.
Everybody else usually going to get their 3, 4, 5 years in, so they get to get these accolades and stats and get a career. Like so, when Luka win his, look
It'll be like cherry on
look
top.
at the damage he done created before that. Like D Rose
D-Rose
damage
was like a springboard.
Yeah.
And it just didn't.
And I think the credit we gotta give him is the time period that he won it. All the players that was playing during that time, 2010.
To be young, to be a young MVP in 2010, like you're talking about
Crazy
Bron, you're talking about
impressive.
KD,
T-Mac, all of that.
No. T-Mac was
T-Mac was prime Houston. It was first Houston.
No, not 2010. No, he was done. This is cold. This is cold just off the championship. This is Boston Celtics, right? This is Miami Heat just got together.
It's still Yao T-Mac.
No, it was
2010.
2010?
no 2010. No,
2010, no, that's my rookie year.
this is rookie year. T-Mac done.
Yeah, no.
That's my rookie year.
This is Paul. This is
2010 is my rookie year.
this is the Clippers teams, right?
Bob's
Boston's
Celtics-
still,
Celtics
Boston's still
Boston's
good.
still good.
Boston's
That was
very good.
KG and them. That was
This
my
is
la-
this
that
is
was my
Orlando.
last
This is
year.
Orlando as a powerhouse.
Yep.
That was my last year.
Denver with Kenyon and Melo and Billups.
Yeah,
they
that's
still
that team.
together.
Yep, that's before.
AI,
that-
no, it wasn't Billups. It was
No, it was
It
Billups.
was Billups. Yeah, AI was in Detroit.
yeah, this is before. Yeah, this is before.
Philly. Actually,
It
Philly.
was
'cause
Detroit. 2010.
This is kind of like a turning point
I
for
don't
the
know.
league.
Down,
All I know is that I played against
Day.
AI 2010, and he had a Philly jersey.
Yeah, this is when he went back to Philly.
That's it.
This is
went
when
back-
we went back.
yeah.
Yeah, this is the,
After
yeah.
Detroit.
This is
Yeah,
when
so
Lou
after he
Will.
left
This is when Lou
Grizzlies.
Will was
Grizzlies.
getting ready to take over the team, and they brought him back.
That's when they was trying to make him play off the bench behind Mike Conley.
Mike Conley, yeah.
Yeah.
Memphis was good. Memphis was
Yeah, so I mean, like,
Memphis was
but when you think about the teams and that was a
you gotta
good
give him
MVP.
credit. You
That's
gotta
what I'm
give
saying.
him
That's a
credit.
good MVP.
And a lot of people was playing good at the time.
Yeah, that's a good MVP.
Good.
Bro, OKC was good. That's what I said.
Dallas-
Shit, Dirk was still good.
Dirk was still good.
They had won it the next
Right, Dallas won it the next year, right?
They had won it the
One of
next
the
year.
next-
Yeah,
I mean,
2011.
yeah.
Was still
Shit, the
good.
Spurs was still
Yeah,
good.
Tim Duncan was
Right.
still good. Everybody was still good.
That's what I said. Like I
young
can't.
is MVP.
I mean, I can't count him out of not making the Hall of Fame.
I mean, he's not. I mean, his totality doesn't make it, but that's what I said. Him,
His
like
potential.
in potential, like that's it. If you have players vote for him, just off of watching him play and what he did, would you vote him in the MVP? Players are like, yeah, I'll give it to him. Like I'll give it to him. Like, yeah, I'll put him in there because him as a player, him as a talent, he was MVP talent. He was first ballot Hall of Fame talent. He was top 5 point guard talent. Like you can't take that away from him. There's nobody in history. There ain't a lot of people in history that can say, I was more talented than D Rose. You'll be capping.
John Morant.
Was he better than John Morant at the same age? Yeah, by far. Same age, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
D Rose.
But
Yeah. I mean, I played.
but you know what? We're looking at a battle that would have been if they both came in.
The only reason we're saying it because we've seen D Rose before. Imagine if we're seeing John Morant for the first time.
He's
Huh?
way bigger than Ja.
No, John's taller.
Ja's taller than Derrick Rose?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit. I didn't know Derrick Rose was
What I'm saying is if we see John
6'2",
Morant,
so he's 6'4".
I don't
if we
know.
see John Morant for the first time in 2011, it wouldn't look like Derrick Rose.
See, Derrick was. See, don't.
See, there is violent.
Derrick,
Yeah.
Derrick, man,
Oh,
Derrick.
God's violent.
Is it? Is it?
He's still like a finesse power forward.
Derrick team was good too.
Compared to
though.
D Rose.
Derrick team was really good.
Like I'm just saying, if
I still think
they're
that Ja
in the
has a level
same
of
era,
finesse
you
that
might
D-Rose-
be looking at a cold T-Mac type of thing.
right.
And
And
then-
I'm like, John Morant's athleticism,
I mean, we forget,
nigga,
we
is
forget
up
deep-
top
I know.
tier.
No.
I mean,
no.
top tier.
No.
No.
Dead ass
tier.
top tier.
Yeah.
Dead ass top tier.
It's-
And D Rose was
Those are
probably
the two-
up there. Him, Vince, and
Those are the two, like when you're talking about the most athletic guard, just natural athleticism.
Yeah, 1-2.
1, 2, then Russell.
Then Russ.
Russell's behind them though. It's them two because most likely they're pushing a 42-inch.
Francis.
Both them pushing 42-inch verticals, right? Russell's vertical was 38. He just used it well.
Me too.
I look
I already
him
know you, but
like him like John Wall. John Wall was a 38.
Oh, shit.
It's just how they used it. Like how Russell, his is more Rocket style.
Now, he had a
when he got going, though.
What you had, like 37?
No, he was 39.
You had 39?
Yeah, 39, 40. Yeah, no,
Yeah, you
he's
can
39.
jump. Yeah, I remember you always
Yeah, saying
like a motherfucker.
saying Russ had a
Jump like a
37.
motherfucker.
Yeah, the Russell's 37. I tell you.
Yeah, but
I got his sheet.
But the running vert had to be.
No, his running vert. He didn't jump up. He jumped at. Right.
At the rim, yeah.
He jumped at the rim. Russell.
Oh, yeah,
Westbrook.
off one.
Yeah, he jumped at the rim like he was like D Rose and them. They jump at and they jump up.
But they need to get, D Rose needed to gather.
Gather.
Yeah.
Gather. There's the
Always
gather,
gather.
dunkers, and then
Ja.
there's the 1 foot.
How's
Jock
John?
and
Is it John a 1 footer?
He's two,
Ah,
both.
He's the ball
John's
too.
a
Jock can
gather
do both.
too.
But he likes
I
to
see
gather.
D Rose jump off one.
But it's a different gather too, though. It's a different gather. There's the gather,
And there's the
then there's the
whoop.
Michael
Yeah,
Jordan gather.
I hate that.
I couldn't do
bullshit.
that.
Oh,
I couldn't
man.
do it. I couldn't do it.
Oh, I hate them niggas, boy.
The nigga that can do the Michael Jordan, the lean
this
jump.
lean right here.
Can we confirm?
Them niggas will get you.
Yeah.
Tell me what you're seeing.
Get you.
Because I'm seeing anywhere from like 44 to.
Yes,
God
44.
damn.
42 to 44. I know.
And-
Yes.
Ja,
Yes.
nigga, bro, unreal. That's why I was like, yo, Ja compared to D Rose, like
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't
I've
tripping.
seen this before. I've seen this before.
But if they were the same height, we're still looking at the same body. You know what I mean? There's one shorter doing it. Like from
Well, that's like saying if Ja had Bane's body.
no. what I'm saying is like as
You're
for guards,
disgust.
as guards, those are the two like engines that I've never seen, and I've watched a lot of them two engines. Unreal.
Dunking on
Like
you
all
like
of
that.
it, just
Dunking
all of
on
it
you like
together.
that.
You just like the way Ja twerks his body. I'm just like, yo, these are two different.
Then you got Ant-Man like right there too.
If he was a point guard,
it would be crazy.
look like that.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, Mike Conley had a 41,
Mike could jump.
which is not crazy if you think about his pops and those Foot Locker dunk
if you
contests back in the day.
no,
Like,
it's
Taught
crazy.
him how to jump.
Now, when you think about it, it's crazy because you never seen him jump.
yeah, that's what somebody in the
always
chat
lays
pointed
it
out.
up.
Always
Yeah.
shooting layups.
He always lays it up.
You never see like that. Look, what's so funny is when you start looking at the combine, you will see like
These niggas can jump.
what's the name was a 32.
I ain't gonna front after 2-3 seasons. You ain't done.
30,
You just let that shit up.
32-inch vertical.
2 points is 2 points.
Why
Let
Leonard?
that bitch up. Too tired.
White don't look like he can jump.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard, 32-inch vertical.
But he looked like he played with ankle weights.
Yeah, Dunn can jump high. Yeah.
He looked like he played with the jump shoes on. What was the jump shoes on? The shits with the tips on them?
That nigga, hey, that nigga do
Like
that.
he got
Hey, they should
ankle
call him Groot.
Oh man, I am Groot.
I am Groot. Nigga, just
I am Groot.
stretch out, stretch out.
No more claw.
No more claws. I'm Groot.
All right, well, let's move on to. Oh wait. Before we do,
OnlyFans.
nope. 66% of the chat says D Rose is a Hall of Famer. Okay, chat.
I can see, yeah.
But
He's youngest
unfortunately,
in the
y'all are not the media, so talk to the square.
Wait, I have a question.
What is
So
it? What do
say-
they have his percentage at of making the Hall of Fame?
Oh, it's probability.
His probability.
If
10.5%.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
so, what if he had the same kind of career, but I'm just assuming like no injuries. You just didn't. It just didn't pan out after this MVP. But you were you were decent.
See, yeah, I don't know.
Would you
'cause
still
it-
be like, oh, this 1 year?
No, because
But is it because of the
Be-
injuries? People are like, oh.
no, it's because of the injuries that he misses so much time of collecting stuff. So even if he panned out, like let's say the way he
But he
finished,
just had like a very above average career. He would still be Hall of Fame because of that one season.
no, because he wouldn't be sitting at only 12,000 points. He'd be sitting at probably about 18, 20. That's what I said. If he was at 18, 20,000 points, he can make a real argument. But you're sitting at 12. No,
I'm saying,
he'd have
I
some-
feel like people
if
are
he'd have some
saying yes
championship- if
because
he'd have
he
some
got hurt, and
championship-
we're like, well, he could have, he would have, he should have, but he wasn't
championships.
able to. But what if he was
17,
healthy?
5, and 3 for his career, though.
Yeah, I know.
No, that's what I was just
It's
about to say.
723
So let's
games?
just say like he did get hurt, right?
Right.
That hindered his trajectory.
So what if he?
But he,
First
but he
back.
didn't stop him from playing.
right.
So all it stopped was his potential. So he
You know what
kept
it-
going.
you know
Him
what it-
keeping going takes him away from the Hall of Fame because you still have another side of your career that didn't go
Yeah,
Hall of Fame type.
like if it was okay, but like this, if there were tier colors, right?
I was
Gold,
gonna say
silver,
that.
bronze.
His little tier system.
The injury kept him from the gold.
100%.
Like, you know, like he was a gold
That's fine.
for sure.
100%.
Right? There's just people these niggas is going gold.
Something happened.
And
Penny
you know,
Hardaway,
the injury pushed him to bronze.
Grant Hill,
You know what I mean?
Penny
It just-
Hardaway.
It
type
pushed
shit.
him to like
Yeah.
he's looking at bronze or honorable mention.
Steve Francis type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve would have
That's what I'm
been
saying. I just
one of
feel
those niggas that could have been a gold one,
Yeah.
and he ended up
As a
Yeah.
bronze.
would have been bronze.
Yeah.
Bronze, he got a
They're
bronze.
not, but
one.
there's no
like
way
D
to know.
Rose. Like if there was tears, he'd be
He'd
his
be
career-
bronze?
He got a bronze. He got
Yeah.
a bronze Hall of Fame career.
Yeah.
They should do a Players Hall of Fame. Let y'all, all former players, vote, guys.
I think D-Rose should go back to Chicago. If it,
End it. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I think that helps.
Especially right
I
now.
would. I
That
think
would
the
be
city
so
would.
nice.
That'd be.
What do y'all think about this though? All the former players who did have respectable careers, the union and the NBA come to terms to be able to let them bow out in their careers and the teams they started with. Actually suit up, check in the game, wave, walk off.
Like who?
Like at the White House, like the Whites,
Like for a whole season or
Lou
just for a game?
Williams, like the Isaiah Thomases.
Like come in for a game
they
and
didn't-
do
just-
that?
Just come in, like they pick them up for a 10-day or make good
Wait,
contract.
on guys that didn't get to finish.
They didn't get to finish.
So Isaiah
like
Thomas-
Melo.
They would have to,
Wait,
maybe
like
they
the
would just like
Melos.
put like a set number, like dollar amount, and be like,
No, yes,
No,
the
just a
lowest,
dollar.
the lowest
Yeah,
thing,
look.
$1,
$1,
and just check in for the one little 30 seconds just to put your
But what
hands
is-
up.
but
Because
that's
it's
the-
closing the chapter for the players. Mentally, for a lot of players, like you look at the White, like the one thing he's like, I just wanted to close the chapter. Like I just want to walk away from the game.
But is that good enough?
It should be because the fans get to actually see them one last
they have
time.
to suit up and do that?
I mean, they could or not.
Like,
Halftime,
why can't they
something,
just get
something that just shows
acknowledged? They just get
appreciation to the guys.
acknowledged while they're
Yeah,
there.
to get acknowledged. The acknowledgement.
Just come to the games.
A lot of guys got. A lot of
How
guys
much would the Wizards
retired.
have to pay you to come back and do that?
Suit up and walk off.
Just put your jersey back
$1,
on?
Just
$1.
But you got to play in jeans and a white T-shirt.
no, you don't play. You just check in.
You just check in. Just check in.
So how I started my career, I'm good. Nah. Burn, you send it. Burn.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Game over.
I'll holler at y'all.
That'd be interesting.
Let's move on to Mostly Fans, presented by Underdog Fantasy.
That's only for a few. Only a few people.
Download the app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash.
Like a Tony Parker.
Yeah.
All the special promos
With the
Underdog
Charlotte.
Fantasy has for you.
Yeah, like a Tony
Yeah, like
Parker.
that's
who,
nasty.
Yeah, like a Tony Parker who
I'm saying,
finished in
guys like
Charlotte.
that.
Like he should be able to finish his career in San Antonio.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
One of y'all favorite cities.
That's a name that came out like, yeah, him.
But you would do that like, it wouldn't be time in between you're done playing. It would be like your last season.
No, like 30
Or would
years
you be
later,
like home
come-
chilling and be like, can I come do this real quick?
Oh no, it depends on
Put
who
your
ain't
jersey-
really.
Put your tight ass jersey on.
Who ain't really. They did some shit in New York where they did an actual like all-star little former Knick player alumni game where
Oh,
they
yeah, I saw
all
that.
dressed up and shit.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was
they-
just to see all the players.
Gil, the
They
Wizards
was
are
playing.
They ran up and
No,
down a couple
yeah. They
times.
gave me like the legend. They did Legends Night.
Yeah, like, isn't that
They should have made you come out in the uniform
I
that you
remember
actually
that.
wore. when
But
you
yeah,
were, you know.
but to your point though, they would still have to be like an active player is what you're saying. They can like ask to go to the team that they want to like finish.
You saying an active player?
Is that what you're saying? Like if
No. Just the guys who don't get to choose when they end their career. Right? The guys who put in work, put in time, and they trying to get back in the league and they can't. They never really just cross over that. They never get to close the book. That was my thing with the Big Three. Like when I got to play with the Big Three, it was like, yo, I finally get to close this shit. I get to
Yeah.
answer the questions. I get to talk to the media one last time. And
Yeah.
Let me
Give them like a day.
One-
Yeah.
a
Media,
chip and an
all the
MVP,
shit,
if I'm not
get
mistaken.
over it.
correct?
answer
Yeah.
all that shit. Yeah, just close the book. Everybody put
I'm
a lot
sure
of work
a player
in.
could reach out and make that happen if they
It's just
It's a
really.
union thing.
But
It's just a union.
it's a few. It's a few that they did so much in certain cities and then they didn't finish. They didn't finish.
Yeah, for sure.
Like when Russell's career is over, you would say, hopefully you go back to OKC.
OKC and end it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Clay, hopefully you go back to Golden State, just that one last, because you don't get to say goodbye.
You don't.
And-
John
but
in Washington.
But
certain
sometimes
guy.
it ends bad.
It don't matter.
It ain't bad with the organization, not the fans.
And then you put time into the
The
game.
fans.
So I say you never cheated the game.
Like,
you played it right.
let's say,
Fans are a little
So
different.
y'all want
now.
DeMar DeRozan to go back to Toronto?
yes.
to end it.
Not based on the current situations of what.
He not going back there.
Not like that.
He played
He
the
wouldn't
most
go
years
back there.
Most years, the best.
But he would
best
go back
career
there.
I think if he's being attributed to, I think
I
he
don't
would.
know if he'll go back.
Because
I would not go back.
You to you, you're gonna
I
go.
don't know if he'll
The
go back.
Who else is gonna show you?
the organization,
Who else is gonna show you appreciation?
The organization versus
Myself.
the fans is different, man. The organization is the organization. The fans is the fans.
Fans make up,
Right.
man. They
You know what I
make and
mean?
break. That's what we do it for. We do it for them. We do it for the fans. We out here
Like the Raptor fans, like they don't get
do
to
that
see
for
him.
the-
They don't
he's
get
doing
to.
that. He
They
would
don't
do
get to
that
tell
just
him
for the
thank
fans.
you. But that's something. Those Toronto
That would
fans
have
don't get to
nothing to
tell
do
him
with
thank you.
Yeah.
Like I know you had a problem with that, but we came here supported.
He will get his thank you though. This year, Clay will get his thank you when he come back.
But that's not the same.
It is. It don't matter.
the same, bro.
So, you want me to sit up here, put this jersey on, go out
You
here?
get
and be
man. You
like,
get to go back. Listen, you get to go back to the Bucks.
the Bucks and say goodbye.
And say goodbye.
They be like, Brandon, we thank you for everything you did. That
Nigga, you a
proud,
smile.
All that.
You a smile. You ready to smile right now? You ready to smile right now?
I could never.
Look at him. He ready
First
to
of all,
smile.
Thank you, everybody.
He's like, yeah, man.
First of all,
that'd be
I could
good.
never
Put y'all on the map. I put y'all on the map.
First of all, I could never say goodbye.
I gave y'all the gun.
Slam magazine and everything. They was coming in here.
I could never say goodbye. to
Brandon, you are still loved in Milwaukee. We're part of the championship parade.
I get my love every time I go there.
You encourage my dad to take his shirt off and start flexing.
Two West Coast.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, we got to see a 6-year-old man belly.
No, he was in shape then.
Boss was out there.
He was
Boss
in
was
shape.
out there like.
Hey,
He was in shape, nose, and
that's the only thing I like about Instagram and social media.
What?
When you look on there and you see someone 50, 55, 60, doing some shit you feel you can't do anymore, you be like, motherfucker. I seen a 97-year-old man run 100-yard. Just hope it fall. Just so I can feel better about it. Like you watching it, and then you just one of y'all fall. Just make me feel better that I can't do it.
90, nigga.
we got a mostly fans question from underdog user Capo Deuce. Which NBA team will make the biggest leap this season, in your opinion?
The biggest leap?
Who will make the biggest leap this season?
The biggest leap?
I want to say Spurs,
Ooh, that's what I was gonna say.
but I can't. I can't go to Google to see what their record was last year.
Was it like 22 and 6 or something?
I'm
Let
gonna
me
say
double check.
22 and 6.
Memphis.
I'm gonna say Orlando.
Memphis.
That's a
I'm
good
saying
one.
New York.
Because how they played bad.
22 and 6, is it?
Huh?
Spurs,
22 what?
22 and 60 was the Spurs.
And what was Memphis?
27 and 55.
22.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Spurs then.
You think Spurs make the playoffs?
No.
No, but if they
Play-in.
remember they
Top
win.
10?
I
But I
think
mean, if they win
Memphis
40
makes
some
playoffs.
games, that's a big.
You think
difference.
Spurs top 10?
I think they can make the playoffs. They still got a point guard that can get
Top
people
10,
the ball,
yes.
bro.
Yeah. But you think they can sneak into that top 10?
I think they're gonna listen. I got them at about 40, about 42 plus.
That's what I'm saying. They got a point guard that can.
Harrison Barnes, they got a I mean, they got CP, Harrison
That's the big. I
Barnes.
mean, when you
I'm gonna
talk
pick
about
Orlando though. Magic. To make
biggest
a
leap.
To make a
What
leap.
do you- they
What
would-
they gonna
that
leap
would mean
to
that
2 to 1? That's where they got to leap in the East. Right, they were 5 last year, right?
They were 5th last year, 47 and
They're going to
35.
leap to
three?
first?
They got to leap to top 3.
But
hell of-
Philly,
So,
That's a rough.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's a rough.
who are the other two teams in
they
that
going to knock
top
your
3,
Bucks
Brandon?
out. Top
Milwaukee,
Okay.
Boston,
Boston,
Philly.
Sack will probably make it.
and Orlando probably.
Sack.
So,
Philly not up there?
you did not mention two teams. One we talked about earlier in the show, the Sixers, and then another team.
Yeah. You said Sacramento.
Cemetery Larry.
Taking a leap? To
Knicks.
what?
From where they were last year,
Yeah.
Where were they last year?
I believe 9.
8 or 9.
And then where were they the year before that though? They were higher than that.
They were like 2.
Yeah, they were 2 the year before that.
So they're leaping. They can leap back to 2. That's a big leap.
2 for sure. The only reason they
Well,
went
they gonna
down
be-
is because the actual the comp on the West was actually more.
So they're gonna be top 3 in the West
From
this
2
year?
to 8 is crazy though.
Yeah, because they
2 to 8 is that was.
they got better. The
No
West
one's
got
seen that,
better
but no one's
overnight
seen that coming.
2 to 8.
because they wasn't supposed to get that 2. They just outplayed everybody.
They're not gonna be top 3 in the
But
West.
2 to 8 though,
They'll be
like
top
maybe
5.
5 or 6.
They'll be
But they
5.
went all the way.
But they'll go from
Pelicans
9 to 5.
Can Pelicans make a big leap?
If
I
old
think
boy come back,
The
No.
Pelicans are probably that sleeper
if,
team.
if Zion,
Just
it.
how
I put
nasty
the
they
Spurs
were in the
over- I
fourth
put the
quarter
Spurs
last
over there.
season
I'm
getting
still
DeJounte
rocking.
I don't think Spurs is ready I think they're gonna win
they're
42 to 44, but I think Pelicans is a sleeper team.
They don't got no big.
I'm
They
rocking
lost
with
their big.
Memphis.
Pelicans
They
fucking
lost
around be
their
top
big.
3 in the West.
No
If
way.
Zion stays
But if they are a top 3
No
team,
big. They got no big.
Bro, they were top
The
for a
Cleveland
while.
Cavaliers.
but if they're a top 3 team, if you're 6, that's the team you want. It'd be just like Memphis and Sacramento was. Like, yeah, that's the kind of team we want to see.
Yeah.
Like one of them young teams that started off really good and had this
I don't
confidence.
see it in the Pelicans, though. I just don't.
And one of them veteran teams is like, yeah, we'll see you.
Shit, Portland might take a leap.
No way.
Be-
No way. They
I mean,
cooked.
Shit.
I mean, they were worse. I mean, they'll.
Yeah, they gonna lead right into the motherfucker. Grand Canyon.
Head first.
Leap into the
Well,
Grand Canyon.
well, whoever was the
I'm
worst
sorry,
team last
Chauncey,
year,
but
they're gonna be this
goddamn,
year.
hey.
So that's the leap.
So you
That's the
don't
leap.
think, you don't
Might
think
be
the same
Detroit
team that was the
territory
worst
this
is going to
year.
be again?
No, they're gonna take a leap this year.
Yeah.
So you're saying, all right, Washington Wizards.
They're gonna take a leap.
Washington Wizards take the biggest lead.
Were they the worst team last year?
Yeah,
Or was it,
right
Detroit?
above the Spurs.
Washington.
Yeah, they take a leap.
Hey,
Detroit
Detroit
could
yes,
do
sir.
it.
Shit.
Actually could do
Detroit-
it.
Because you know
Detroit
what?
was the worst team in the league
can't
last year.
they
They got a
can't
new
go any
coach.
lower.
They got a new
No,
everything. They got a new-
no, because if you looked at the games,
They were very winnable games.
the immaturity and just like when shit's just going wrong, it's just going wrong.
Yeah, and
like
you
playing-
find a way.
snowball.
You find a way to lose.
playing
type shit.
46 great minutes. It's like heads or tails, and we're like it's
That is
a
our-
50-50 chance.
I-
50-50
It's a
chance.
50-50 chance, but your ass lost 0-15. You're like, how?
Every time.
Ow.
Every
They
time.
lost almost every game in the last 4 minutes of the game. They lost almost.
If you think about Detroit,
That
if
was
you
good
think
shit.
about it, Monty wasn't really the leader that young team needed.
Yeah.
They actually have talent over
They
there.
need a young
And they
and
got bigger staff coming through.
They needed someone that matched the energy.
who's
of
their
it. Like
coach now?
Monty
JB
is he's a veteran.
Who do they
type
So
hire?
of-
JB,
Bigger staff from
what did JB do?
booted him
Even though I don't
to
fuck with JB like that, but what did JB do to Cleveland?
Turn them up.
Turned him
change
up.
the coach.
Soon as what's the name got there, that flipped that switch. But he took that young mentality because he used to be assistant coach, so he understand how to get to the player.
Yeah,
Yeah, they can change. Yeah.
Lakers will take a big leap as well, winning their fifth.
Dang, that's a good. Yeah,
Helping LeBron get his fifth championship.
I might have to hang my head on Detroit for that.
Detroit would be a good one. Yeah.
Detroit, Spurs.
If you were
Only because they lost. That means they played well 46-something minutes.
the Wizards.
And then it just
Last minute, last
the
2
Wizards-
that bad. It's just that bad luck bone. And I
They're
think-
bad, so they're not gonna be the worst. So they're gonna take a leap.
Think
this
about
year.
last 2 minutes.
I need all the
Wizards
Pistons
is
fan
fucking
accounts to
horrible.
clip this section off and run this the
Detroit
same way you were running
basketball.
Got
Go
my-
ahead and do that. Can I
your
get
buff.
one of them?
Got my Cartier frames.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I get one of them Paulo for Detroit basketball?
You did the double?
Oh, you get the double.
Double flex.
It wasn't just the
flex.
ding.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I used to
This season
be
gonna
in
be fun.
Detroit. You know, 04, back in 04, we're gonna bring it back.
This season gonna be fun as hell.
You think they're gonna be as hyped for the in-season tournament as they were last year?
Who?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants LeBron to win it again.
Lakers are defending their crown.
Fuck that shit. We're not about to do that again.
I mean, can we go?
We're not about to do that again.
we should go to this.
We should go to the in-season.
Hey, you like the?
I got a special now. Underdog Fantasy is taking us
I won.
to.
It was fun.
They already?
Yeah, I'm announcing it right now.
okay.
No take back. So
Oh,
put
okay.
the bread up.
Hey,
On your birthday.
After win.
The win.
NBA, I think y'all need in-season tournament jerseys.
Special jersey.
Y'all
Like
got
special?
y'all got the
Not- no,
court.
take
Y'all
the
already
court
got
off.
the court.
Take the court
Nobody
off.
like
Give
the
them
court.
Y'all
jerseys.
need them special. Like you know how like the district. You know how the Wizards had the district jersey that looked crazy. Those city jerseys should be for the in-season tournament.
Yeah.
Make the let.
Gil, you giving
leave
away
the courts
free ideas?
alone, please.
And bring
I
back
don't,
the
want,
D-band.
I don't want the regular ass motherfucker yellow and purple. No, you better come with some creative shit, right? You know the Mamba, that Mamba. That's that jersey.
Yeah. That
And
That Mamba with
leave
the
the court
scaly
alone, please.
look on it. Give me that during
Make
the
everybody wear
in-season
double headbands. And honor you.
Gotta have a double.
No, we keep it classy.
Keep it classy.
You gotta keep it classy,
Sure,
bro.
man.
That is
Bring
classic.
the sleeves back.
No.
Ooh, no sleeves.
No, no, no.
You like the
Y'all
sleeves?
didn't like those?
No.
You like them?
I like them.
Somebody want the jersey? Yeah.
You like the sleeves?
I like to. I mean, I don't
never-
play in sleeves. I liked how they looked, but I'm sure it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
It's too tight. It's just
Yeah.
Too tight.
because what ends up happening is they start cutting them right here, and then the NBA is
And you
like,
can feel it when you going for your
Yeah, when you shoot.
They looked cool on TV though.
Well,
It's crazy that somebody like created that and was like, yeah, this about to be popping.
We're gonna play with
What?
these. You
The
walk there.
t-shirts?
Yeah, bunch of non-athletic people. Like, this works fine with me. This is perfect.
Skinny people.
Yeah, they look good on the skin. Like, bunch of whole skinny.
this out. We perfect. Y'all said yes.
This works fine with me.
Hey, motherfuckers coming here like, God damn.
Why this shit so tight, bro?
Some teams can win championships.
Love this.
We buff out here.
Hey, that's why I be laughing when
That's
they come
why
up with a
Steph
rule.
looks so good in it.
Some teams can win
'Cause he's
championships.
scrawny.
And Kyrie,
He's
they
scrawny.
look,
They scrawny.
I
Like-
loved watching them.
Like when they be
those
thinking about the
t-shirts.
Euro, right? Think about when they doing the rule of the Euro. Like if it's gonna be legal or not legal. Who they using? Right? They're using examples of like, you know, like this person doing it, and then they're practicing it themselves, right? And then reality hits, and then you have someone like Giannis doing it. They're like the gather
And
step.
Edwards.
And then it's like,
He's
wait,
fucking
hold
gather
on,
steps.
goddamn. We didn't think you can get from the 3-point line.
From the three.
Oh, them guys fucking
Euro,
gather,
the
zero
whole
step,
team.
whatever the fuck that
Yeah,
is.
they don't factor
And
in
be
the
doing that shit from the 3-point line.
They don't
Giannis does it for the
they don't think
3-point
about the
line.
extreme athlete. They think about the little ones they
Like,
see.
yeah,
like,
we gonna get him with that zero negative.
yeah,
whatever the
that's
fuck
cool. And then you got this LeBron crab. Like it was cool when the crab dribble when it was Telfair doing it. When Telfair was boom, boom, boom. Like, all right. Or boom, boom, get in there. He's still trying to make us cool. Now you have LeBron James crab. That's fucking a different dribble.
Cheating. That's a
cheating,
travel.
bro.
1, 2.
I'm telling you, that
three.
gather step, zero step.
Because Telfair was doing the same thing, but it didn't look the same.
No.
Yeah.
Small.
It didn't, yeah, it was small. So you can. All right, okay, that's cool. You got one doing it, you like, well, that's too much ground. All right, come on, man.
Yeah, you covering
Way too much ground. That
They need
shit-
a larger sample size with these
Yeah.
new rules that they be doing.
For sure.
Yeah.
On that note, that brings us to the conclusion of our show today. We appreciate everybody in the chat.
I'll see y'all
They
next
came
week.
for the Monday Night Football watch party. Stay for the Tuesday show. We got one more show left this week, and then we get a little break.
And then it's
Oh, so
all,
is this tomorrow the last?
tomorrow's last day.
For a couple weeks, we ain't going away
I'll
forever.
see you next week.
See y'all, yeah.
I mean,
Season 3. I'll see y'all start of season
we can
3.
vote on it if y'all want to.
Next week, no.
We good tomorrow. Everybody in tomorrow. It's the last show.
That's our last one.
It's 12 o'clock here.
We're doing a front
Oh, so
yard
that was your
boogie.
birthday again.
No, I have a trip to the moon. I'm
Back to, from 1972 to the
Yeah,
moon.
Elon.
Oh, you gotta go on your birthday, man. We got
on the
something.
Elon ship at
We
1
got
a.m. I'm
This your last day?
No.
Oh, you got it tomorrow. Oh.
Nonetheless, we will be here tomorrow. We hope to see
I'll
y'all
see
there. It's
y'all
been
tonight.
another
I'll see
episode
y'all
of Gil's
today.
Arena presented by Underdog
Don't
Fantasy.
fucking
Whoa,
call me
whoa! We will see y'all tomorrow.
You ain't got